And we back, 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 and we back. I don't know if y'all know that. Y'all know that Chance the Rapper vibe for real. Let me chill out on that. Feel me? I got LA is back in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
You
How you
here,
feeling, brother?
man? What's up with you?
Just getting my morning coffee in, man. That's it, brother.
Is that what that is?
It's coffee, man. It's the cup make it look different. You know what I mean? When it's hot, it turn it
Okay,
turn that color.
nigga, I thought you
You
were
know?
drinking a smoothie.
Nah, 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 nah,
I
nah,
thought you was drinking a smoothie. You know what I'm
nah.
saying?
A little
That's
tired. I
my
need a
bad.
little boost of energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really do coffee. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely sends a young man to the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
Coffee
no,
is not.
definitely.
Yeah, coffee's
Definitely.
not. Stream would be over in about 30,
And
30,
you know,
45,
mhm.
And I typically don't eat in the morning. So doing coffee on an empty stomach might kill me.
It's
Feel me?
understandable. It's
You know
understandable.
what I'm saying? It just.
And no shame in my game, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. We back on another beautiful Wednesday. As y'all can see, I got something in front of my face. My beautiful face is still here, though. I don't even know if I said this on stream, but I told LA we gotta get some pod stuff. And ironically, just like on Thanksgiving, everybody in the house being nosy, a little drunk, stumbled upon this, which was already in the house as a mic, little webcam. So if I look a little clearer, you see me a little better. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Um, yeah, so appreciate whoever randomly got this in my house. You are appreciated and you are supporting the cause. so,
Yeah, for real.
so
It
shit.
definitely sound clear, brother. Look clear. What's up, man? Stepping the game up. Stepping the game up, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir. One
like it.
step at a
Like it.
time. This ain't.
I'm next. I'm
This.
next.
You definitely next. You're definitely
Mm,
next.
I,
And this
I
is,
definitely got to give something, brother.
and this not even the
Got
end
to.
all be all. So I don't really like that it's right here. I wish I could like side it, but I can't. So we just here right now. But
Yeah.
oh well, there go a little slide action, a little side action. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, let's get straight into it, bro. We get into it, man.
Let's do it.
Willing and dealing for all my new people. This for the segment we do where we show some love to the quarterbacks. It was a lot when I was doing my research, bro. It was a lot of I don't want to say trash quarterback getting going on, but there's a lot of L's being handed out to the ones with the
Yeah.
better performances. You know what I'm saying?
It's very true.
So that is one caveat to us doing this is that
Look at you with the big words.
yeah,
Look at
caveat, you
you.
know what I'm saying? You know what
Look
I'm
at you with
saying?
the big
I'm just
words.
that's expanding in
Okay.
all, you know what I'm saying, all
Okay.
areas of my life, you know.
Boy,
Uh
got the new mic, new
the
thing. Just you
words,
know what I
you know what
mean?
I'm saying? I got a thesaurus too, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Uh,
Well, no, man. But
go ahead, bro.
what I saw, man, most of the quarterbacks that was doing the winning wasn't putting up better numbers than the quarterback that was losing. I.e., why I say wins is not a quarterback stat, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, Will and Dylan, we show love to the two of our favorite quarterbacks from the weekend. And only caveat is you had to have a dub. You know what I'm saying? You can go first. I'll let you take this one over.
Uh, well, like Judah said, this was kind of like a shaky week for me because I have like I seen some performances that I like that you said people took the L, but honestly, this week Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Uh, he balled out, man. I can't front. 29 for 38, 414 passing yards, three TDs, one interception, 44-38 win over the Bengals. So it's like, yeah, bro. So everybody who said he was kind of like through, including myself, um, yeah, I'm paused, but I'm eating those words right now. So just he's balling right now, man. What he's doing, what he's able to do with that offense, and you can see he's opening it up, and you can see like I said, Mike Tomlin made the smart decision. Guy's a Hall of Fame coach. Obviously, when people said, "What are you doing? Keep Justin Fields in. He's playing great. Don't take him out." He obviously seen something that we didn't, and it was a good coaching call, and it's paying off for him right now. And they're leading in the division. So Russell Wilson, that was an important game for them.
No, that's fire. I definitely went Russ too. And by the way, we don't share notes. We have to include that as
That's
well.
true.
We do not share notes. We share topics. So I have Russell Wilson as well. Like you said, 414 yards, 29 to 38, 3 touchdowns, a dub, a division win against Burrow and the Bengals who playing MVP level offense. Let's say that. Let's say
Unbelievable. Yeah.
playoff game winning, Super Bowl winning offense, but can't catch a cold in Antarctica. Um,
Yeah.
can't stop a nosebleed or whatever term you want to use. So man, and they put up what 44 points.
Yeah, 44.
Now,
Yeah, there you
granted,
go.
some of them was defensive scores. I think 2 of them, but
J-
still, he
And
did put up
side note,
414 yards.
this just showed me for the Bengals, bro. They need T. Higgins and Jamar. They need both of them back. They need both of them back. T. Higgins is very highly productive when he's playing. He needs him back. And he like for real, like if this somehow gets to the Cincinnati organization, to the Bengals, you need to sign both of them back. There's no way around it. You have to. You need Joe. Joe needs these weapons for
Excuse
you
me.
guys to be successful. Plus your defense is ass, so you need to fix that as well. So that's
Bridges
just
burnt.
yeah. I know, but the thing is though, money talk. What insert clip here where Jerry Maguire and Cuban Gooding Jr. on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Show me the money. That's all you got to do with them two. Show them the money. Then now you have to double. See, they're stupid because they can. Well, you know what? I'm gonna just see what happens. I'm not gonna call them stupid yet. I'm not gonna call them stupid yet.
Sheep.
Let's just see. Yeah, because now you're
Sheep
gonna have to.
is the
You're gonna have
better
to.
adjective.
You're most likely gonna have to because now you're right. T Higgins, the bridge is burnt, and you're gonna have to take his money and give it to Jamar Chase too as well. Plus the money you already owe him. So it is what it is. So you're right.
Yeah, I think they
I
cooked themselves on
digress.
that one. I think
Yeah, I'm sorry.
they probably should have traded him.
Yeah,
To
I
be honest,
digress.
I mean, can't I think prior to I don't know, free agency come before the draft. So yeah, they cooked. They cooked.
Yeah,
It's
this is
over.
foolish of them.
Yeah, they're stupid. I ain't gonna lie.
I
No,
thought
not
trading Joe Mixon was foolish. I
well.
thought
Yeah,
letting him. I,
that
I
too.
thought
But
I thought trading him was
that's kind
foolish.
of that's to me. That's kind of what the Bills did with Josh Allen. It's like, all right, we're gonna get rid of Steph. We put more on you. So it's like, all right, we get rid of Joe. We're gonna put more on your back. Other Joe, quarterback Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
We're gonna put more
mm,
on you, Burrow. But shit, I think I don't really blame them for the Jamar thing because it's like, bro, you did want money 2 years out. I could feel you on that. It's not 1 year; it was two. Usually, we take care of the quarterbacks 2 years out. I'm willing to pay. I just wasn't gonna pay you right now. Ah,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? I
And you know
feel
what?
you on. I'm not
And if
mad
I
at that
want,
one, but the T thing is like, maybe I just can't afford you both, which is cool. But you could have pushed some of that money down. It's always ways to make it happen. It's like, but you
which
can
I
use
will.
some of that money to go to Jamar because you're gonna owe him more, and then you can use some of that money to start investing in your defense because that
I
shit
feel like they're putting
bad.
too much stock in Joe, and that's gonna hurt him.
I think they need more stock in the
Joe is
defense.
obviously a crazy talent, but it's look what he's doing to lose by 3, to lose by 4, to lose by a touchdown, to lose by 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what he's doing all to lose like
if
this.
if I read the stat correctly earlier, I think he's like the first quarterback in history, like five losses after scoring 30 plus points or something like that in the same season. Like he has 2 losses where he scored 38 points. He has a loss where he scored 41 points. He got like 3 losses with like 33 or better points. Like it's just,
and I know this is him doing this because they don't run the ball because their
no, they
run
don't.
game is ass. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I like
So
Chase Brown. He's cool.
I know for a fact this is all him. This is him. This ain't basketball, nigga. This is football. This is him. Like this is him doing all of this. So it's like I'm sorry to get onto this topic. My fault, y'all. It's
No,
because
it's
I
all
gotta
right,
get back
man.
on time.
It's all right, man. The people missed you, man. It's all right.
It's
Uh,
all good. I miss them
so
too.
I
You know what I mean?
I go first on the next one
Go ahead.
because, like I said, the caveat is winning. I went with Jaden Daniels, 25 or
Bro,
30,
okay. All right, that's crazy.
206, 3 touchdowns, one rushing touch. Because it's just like you got 4 total touchdowns, but you only put up 206. Y'all blew them out, so you know what I
You might as
mean?
well skip it because I put the same thing, brother.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had and I'm pretty sure if you had an honorable mention, it's the exact same as mine as well. Jameis Winston. We
Yeah,
not gonna not talk about him.
bro, we don't not saving. Pause.
We
Save
are
him
gonna
because
talk
I
about it later,
yeah,
but
because I
like
got because I'm not mad at him and I'm also not pleased with him. So it's like pause. But yeah, I'm
that's the
like in the
full
middle.
Jameis Winston experience. We'll talk about it later
Mm,
since we got a lot to talk about in that. But that is the full Jameis Winston experience, bro.
yeah, bro.
Like,
Because
yeah,
I was getting hyped like watching the game, bro. I'm like, Jameis out here killing. I know Famous ain't doing that. You doing that? Man,
yes, what's
getting travesty after that.
what's
But go
a
ahead,
prayer in the
though.
Lord? What did a prayer on the podium? The
What
Lord deliver
fool,
me
man?
from the fix.
Funniest by far, funniest NFL player of all time. Like
Oh yeah,
by far, by far. That nigga like he like the swaggy P of the NFL, nigga. Like he like Nick Young. But go ahead, though,
man, that man with a microphone in his face is different.
bro.
Um, so let's move on, man. You are player of the week. So there's no caveat on this one. You don't have to win to be player of the week.
This is true.
And I didn't know if you had put a winner on yours, so I picked one of each. I picked a winner and a loser.
Okay.
Um,
We should
I mean,
start
I
doing
guess
that
we'll
more.
start. Well, yeah, okay. We'll start with the winner first.
Mm.
Bucky Irvin,
Yeah,
running
we
back
going.
for the Bucks. He had 152 yards, 25 carries, 1 touchdown. He won me a fantasy game, but he also lost me a fantasy game because I'm in 2 different leagues, and I mean, obviously he went off. So one, I got killed by him, but he also helped me in another one. So it just is what it is, you know. And then,
I'm
and
trying to
he
be
could barely
two,
walk,
man.
bro. He had a hip thing going on around halftime. And they kept massaging, they kept heating it, all of that, and he was still going out there and cooking. Like trainers came over there, no, bro, get away from me. I'm out there cooking. And then when I seen him walk into the locker room after, he barely could walk. So
Mm.
gotta get a man
Shout
his
out,
flowers at that.
shout out, Bucky, man. You did kill. I seen his numbers. I ain't watched that game though.
I did. It was very interesting. The Panthers are playing decent football now.
This is true. This is true
I
for
ain't gonna lie.
some. Go ahead though, man. With your loser.
Oh, you want my loser too? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
My loser too. I went Jerry Judy. 9 catches, 235, a touchdown in a revenge game. He said about the revenge game about going back to
that was my
or
honorable
playing
mention.
against Denver. He just said, "Shit, I just want to whoop their ass." Now he was talking about winning the game, but I mean,
Yeah,
ain't no moral victories in sports, but it's a little moral victories. He got some friends on that team that he chop it up with, and next time he talk to him, I bust y'all ass. We
yeah.
lost, but
No,
I bust y'all ass.
no. Now that I know that he can do this, this upsets me now because during the draft, I thought he was going to be what CD Lamb was. It is right now. That's what I thought coming out of the draft. He was raw at Alabama. He was killing. I'm like, bro, he is about to be the one. He is the one. Nah, I was wrong. So now that I know that you're capable of doing this on a good defense, or just maybe because you know the defense, maybe because you're going to win against them in practice, maybe that's the reason why you went off. But if I see this performance like this out of you again, this is what I expect, Jerry Judy, and get it together. But that's it though. He was killing though. It's the first time I've ever seen him act like this in the
I ain't mad
NFL.
at it. I thought, to me, he gave me well, obviously it's hindsight, but like once I seen Jameson Williams in the league and what he wasn't able to do, what he really wasn't able to do in comparison to college, that's kind of where I fit Jerry Judy. I've stuck him in that kind of mode where it's just like, oh, you're fast. You run a
Mm-hmm.
few routes, but you're really just fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got here for, and that's how you're gonna stay here.
Mm-hmm.
So, you
But
know.
mm,
Oh, you brother.
oh, mine is Saquon Barkley again. 23 carries, 107 yards, 1 TD. Give that man
Uh-huh.
MVP. He's on pace. And if he gets Eric Dickerson's record, what we're going to talk about later, give it to him now. They keep trying to push his white man. I'm tired of the white man. Go ahead, though.
I'm not mad at the Saquon one, man, and we'll get into that a little more. But moving on, man, from your favorite players of the week to niggas you probably hate.
Okay,
What'd you guys say?
hear me
Ours
out.
is probably the same.
Hear me out.
Uh huh.
Not only is he my zero of the week, he was also my honorable mention. Jameis Winston.
Wow.
I'm not mad with you, so I'm not going to go off on the zero of the week like I usually do. I'm not mad with you at all. You you, you played great until the last 2 minutes of the game or 5 minutes of the game, brother. You went back to your old ways quickly. We're gonna get to you, but you're my zero of the week. But I'm not mad with you like that. But I have to give it to you because you got my hopes up here, and you just let me down. You know what I'm saying? So, so he's my zero of the week.
I mean, like I said, and like you said, we'll get into it. But I I don't see, like you said you ain't mad at him, but I don't even see how he could be the zero, knowing who he is and what he do. It's just like this is a normal day for you.
Bro, this is I don't know, bro. Nigga said,
This nigga's speechless.
bro, I am, bro. Bro, it's wild. But he my zero of the week though. But I'm not mad with you though. I ain't mad with you, James.
I feel it. Mine was Kirk Cousins. Ours is actually different this time. Mine was Kirk Cousins for sure, and I'm happy that they playing bad. I'm happy that he playing bad because JC started talking about the Giants on Twitter, and I told him, I literally told him, we are still the New York Giants, no matter how bad it's been lately, and y'all are still the Atlanta Falcons, no matter how good it may seem. So all I've been telling him lately is hashtag finish strong. This is when they was 3 games up in the division. Hashtag finish strong, my brother. Because now the Bucks on your ass. And now y'all tied for first. Well, y'all got the tiebreaker, but y'all have the same record. And their schedule is easier than y'all's going on. So hashtag finish strong. Because you don't live here no more, but I live here. So I got to deal with uh, bro, you don't understand what Kirk had these niggas doing. First of all, he started swag surfing and shit, and everybody fell in love.
Yeah.
These niggas out here was talking about the Super Bowl, not the Snooper Bowl, the Super Bowl when
Hey,
Kirk was here. I had JC
they put some
in my.
respect on,
I feel you.
you know what I mean? I'm a
My
Snooper Bowl
bad.
champion.
No, my bad. My bad. But I'm just saying.
Look me up. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I had niggas like JC and niggas like my homie Blake, who is like one of the biggest Falcons fans in the world. I had him and JC literally like telling me that running the era of running quarterbacks should be dead because they have Kirk Cousins. Like after he
Who?
put up that
Who?
515,
But who said that?
JC and Blake.
Is it the
I'm done.
running?
I don't want a running quarterback.
Oh, I
Look at,
thought
and then
you
they
meant like
tried to
running
give
the
me all
ball.
the right. They don't want a running quarterback. That's
No,
what I'm
they said
saying.
running the ball. Like I mean, like
Oh no no
giving the
no no
ball. Oh, my
no! They don't want a quarterback that runs the ball. Is what they was telling me after Kirk was cooking at the beginning of the year, and it was like,
okay.
that's the way the league is headed, right? And then everybody had a million excuses for it. But anyway, let's get into the reason besides that of why he's the zero of the week. He had 4 interceptions this week, 0 touchdowns, 245 yards, and a 40 passer rating. He's had in the last 3 games, he has 0 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Um, I don't think I need to say anymore. I think we can move on from that. I really, really don't think I have to say no more on Kirk Cousins. And
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Kirk. Same way
We
you're
gonna
not
get
mad
into
at
it.
James. Same way you're not mad at James. I'm not mad at Kirk. Nigga, somebody gonna go give you $100 million and you 40 years old and just tore your Achilles. Go take it.
Yeah, for sure.
Point
For
blank period.
sure. For sure.
Moving on, man.
That's why they drafted Penix for this reason. But we'll get into
But
him.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll talk about that. But yeah, we'll get into that. Showtime or No Time, one of my favorites.
Yes, sir.
Um, one of the city favorites, one of the family favorites. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm not mistaken, I got a few no times for a lot of these shits, but go ahead, though.
For a lot of these, that's
Let me.
me. I'm
I'm
too
trying to
kind.
see. I'm
I
trying to
think.
think. I don't know yet.
Think. You know what I'm saying? Color change, topic change. Y'all know how this go. So, Showtime or No Time, man. I say a statement to LA, and he gives me a response with either Showtime or No Time. Showtime meaning he's going to show some time to it. No Time meaning we have no time and we are going to move on. So the first statement: Eagles are the best team in football, and Saquon Barkley will break Eric Dickerson's rushing record.
I got some time. I got some time.
Okay, we got some time for it. Talk to me.
Philly. You guys are the second best team in the league right now. I give you that.
Mm,
Not first quite yet. Um, Detroit's out there.
okay.
I have the number one right now. The reason why I have the number one is because they've showed me consistency from really like the last season to this season. A lot of consistency with their games. The Eagles haven't shown me a lot of consistency, so I'm not as confident. But you guys
Mm-hmm.
have looked very, very great in the past, like maybe you want to say like the past like 3-4 weeks. You guys look pretty good. So Saquon is playing unbelievable right now. He's on pace to beat Eric Dickerson's record, and I believe he is going to do it. I hope that he does it. Talking about a record with that happened in like '84
Yeah,
when
it's
he
40
broke that
years old.
record. Yeah, so it's like the record 40 years old, bro. So it's what I mean. It's I hope that he gets it, him or Derrick Henry. So I'm more than happy with either one of them getting it. So yeah, I do think he's gonna get it. I hope I said I hope he does.
I got you.
I'd be tired of hearing like what I mean, like oh because the old niggas in the NFL be worse than the old niggas in the NBA. And the old niggas in the NFL be bro. So I'd be wanting them to shatter all their records like that.
What did
Off
you
of real.
hear? What happened?
You know what I mean? For they be talking crazy, bro. Nigga was no rules in y'all day, nigga. This is nigga. What the fuck, nigga?
Y'all
You
did do coke
paralyzing
pregame.
niggas. This is what I'm
Definitely did
saying.
coke pregame. They was
Bro,
Michael Irvin.
halftime smoking cigs.
I'm talking about Michael Irvin, Lawrence. What was his name? Lawrence Taylor.
You see what I'm saying?
Your favorite old head was doing coke for the
Nigga, you
game.
think nigga, imagine you a quarterback and you got Lawrence Taylor and that nigga high off that booger sugar, nigga. That nigga's and all he see is you. Nigga,
But
what?
that's
Please.
why he murdered Joe Theismann. Like
Like
that's
that's
high
what
as
I'm
hell.
saying, bro. Nah, bro.
That was high
Y'all
as
something
hell.
different, man. There's no rules. I hope Saquon get it though, for real, for real.
Man, that was entertaining. I got a little bit of time for it though. Are they the best team in football? No. I'm currently putting them over the Lions though because of the Lions' injuries. I need to see what they play like because they are getting decimated by these injuries. It is over and over and over and over again. Key parts of their team just falling off. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Even if it's not a key part, like depth becomes key parts. Like to me, for a team that
that's
has,
true.
from watching a team that has no depth, teams with depth matter. You know what I mean? So like even if there's a backup D tackle that went out, still matters. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But then you gotta kind of look at it, and it may just so what I'm about to say in a bracket, like take it with a grain of salt. The Eagles, to me, kind of feel like the Vikings, in which it's like it's cool, your record's cool, but I don't really believe you.
Yeah.
I don't believe in you. I have zero faith, and I'm a Giants fan. You see it right there. Like it could very much be that. But it's like when I watch them play football, besides Saquon Barkley, I don't see anything that I'm loving. You know what I mean? Like I don't see the defense is getting better,
Yeah, I was about to say
but
they doing all right.
I also watch all 22. I watch film.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I watch
They doing
niggas
all right
be
though.
bad at their assignments. Like I can show you clips on my phone right now of the Ravens O line supposed to meet linebackers going to the second level and not touching nobody, touching air. Like, and I'm not saying it's the Eagles' fault, nigga. He didn't do his job. I did mine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I just 100% don't believe it. Like the only thing good I see is Saquon Barkley. Jalen Hurts still has been the same person I've been calling him out on being for the last 2 years. You're not a
yeah,
needle mover.
but now that you're not asking him to do a
You're
ton,
now that you're not asking me to do a lot, it looked better, but you're not a needle mover.
yeah.
You are a regular quarter. You're an average quarterback with some
But
legs and some
but
strength.
that can get him a Super
That
Bowl
can
though.
get you when you got the dudes around you.
Yeah,
They doing all this with Devontae Smith in and out the lineup too. You know what I'm saying? AJ Brown wasn't there early. It's coming together, and I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hate, but I 100% don't believe it. The same way I don't believe in the Vikings. Because I was looking at the NFC and I was like, all right, well, they're the best team in the NFC East. They're the best team in the NFC West. They're the best
yeah,
team in the NFC South. And then you go to the North and it's like, oh shit, the Packers 9-3. Jordan Love just had 3 good games. They was second
yeah,
round playoff team last year. The Vikings, if the Eagles can get some love, why can't the Vikings?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
because of Sam Darnold, but people believe in
yeah.
Jalen Hurts more than they believe in Sam Darnold. And it's like,
Well,
understood,
well,
history wise, understood. But it's also like, it's Sam Darnold with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and TJ Hockenson and one of the best offensive lines in the league and Aaron Jones and Jordan Addison. It's not just Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? He got his
yeah,
own slew of weapons over there, his damn self,
yeah.
and an offensive minded head coach. So I don't as
And
far as the
Brian,
Eagles,
I can't rave pause. I can't rave enough about Brian Flores.
yeah,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and Brian Flores got that defense playing amazing when they was trash
yeah. So,
last year and 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, shit, the Giants beat them in the playoff game. They got Daniel Jones paid.
I wouldn't shit if we get rid of Antonio Pierce. I wouldn't mind signing that nigga. Get get him as my head coach, Brian Flores. I'm cool
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I wouldn't
I
mind him
don't
cut,
think they're
cut.
gonna do that though.
But I want him to cuss out the way Tua was speaking about you. That's what I want though. I want you cussing out everybody
I
all the
mean,
time.
Antonio Pierce say y'all suck, so and it kind of works. I think he'd be like, y'all suck and we suck.
Yeah,
Best team in the
I'm
league versus
saying
worst team
reverse
in the league.
psychology out here, my nigga.
I mean, it worked. It almost got y'all a dub, and we'll talk about that later. But you know,
Bro, continue to lose.
hey man,
I need them to
I
continue
was
to lose.
rooting for y'all so bad in that game. I was rooting for y'all so bad. It's like so bad. I had never. You
Bro,
feel
I'm
me?
at this point, last game, bro, I was just watching it just to watch it. I at this point, that's how I felt. Like I was just watching it just to watch it. At this point, I'm like, bro, just
I definitely feel you. I turned off the Thanksgiving game, nigga. Thanksgiving game, I turned it off in the fourth quarter, started playing the Kendrick Lamar album, and that was it. Uh, but no, I'll move on real quick. Answering your second one, will he break the record? Yes, I think so. He got 1,500 right now. The record's 2,100. They got 5 or 6 games left. Literally, just keep your average. And the Eagles and
yeah,
Sirianni just seem like that type. Like, no, they are that type. I ain't gonna say seem like that type. They are that type. When they know you're close to something, they're going
they
to
give it
force
to
it.
you.
They're gonna force it. So
Yeah,
like when he had 200 and something, I think it was against the Giants, and it was like, shit, you want another carry? No, cool. I'm
yeah.
cool.
I
Let
seen
me
that
like,
yesterday.
you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna do it if the opportunity presents itself. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no and yes to that. You know what I'm saying? So I got no time for the first half, showtime for the second half.
Wait, so who's the best team in the league? Do you
Oh
never said
man, surprisingly,
the
it
Chiefs?
might be Bills.
Oh, hey yo, let's go.
It might be.
Okay, let's
It
okay.
might
Look,
be. I
everybody has
ain't
their own
talking about
opinion.
Josh Allen. I'm not on the Josh Allen MVP train. I think
Nah,
Saquon is ahead of him,
why
but
not, bro? No, no,
you know,
no, bro. Everybody has the right to their opinion.
we talking about teams winning football games. They winning football games, so can't talk about these guys who are next on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking a little crazy. You know, so
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Showtime or no time, man. If I said the Ravens are a one and done playoff team, or they'll miss the playoffs completely, you'll say.
No time. Really, but I have a little bit of time. No time, but a little
Okay.
bit of time. No
A
time
little
for
bit.
like it's at this point in time, I don't see them not making the playoffs. And if they do make the playoffs, that's a team that you do not want to see. So um, they're still definitely scared. Yes, they're having their ups and downs right now this season, and maybe that's a good thing.
Mhm.
We've had so much hype on them in the past, maybe 3 years. They've basically overexceeded expectations in the regular season just to lay a dud in the playoffs. So
Mhm.
you know what I mean. So maybe this is a new thing. So if they creep into the playoffs or on a wild card, or if they get into the playoffs, then which I think they are because as I'm looking at their schedule, they have the Giants next.
That's dub. They finna kill us.
Okay, the
Like
Steelers.
Lamar. Yeah, no. They
Yeah,
coming off losses. Coming off losses, they don't really lose again. But then I thought he should have ran the ball a lot more in that game. Then his mama
yeah,
told him he should have ran the ball a lot more in the game.
cuss him
Then
out.
on the podium post game, he was real excited about coming back to play football. He said, "I can't wait till this bye week over.
See,
I don't want no parts of that."
see. The thing about LA is, I love when people speak like this. I
I'm
love when I'm talking about Lamar. I love when people
oh
speak like this because it's like, yo, I'm coming off of a loss and I'm ready to, you know what I mean? I'm ready to get back right. You know what I mean? So, but
yeah.
yeah, and they got the Steelers next. After that, kind of a 50-50 with them and what they're doing over there. I can't turn a blind eye anymore. The Steelers are playing great football. I can't turn a blind eye anymore. I've been doing it. I've been doing it on purpose. I can't anymore. They've been playing
Me
great
too.
football.
I'll add them to my the list of teams. I had to just get over my Russell Wilson spill, so I had to just get over my.
Yeah, because I think I like Russ on the field, but he a cornball, and sometimes it spill into
It just
it
spews
spill.
into
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
the
yeah,
football
bro.
player, and the
Yeah,
moment he
bro.
play bad, I just want to call him a dork.
Yeah, bro. He
It's
and he
just
wear he wear thong sandals too. But so I would say that's going to be a tough game for them. That's going to be a very tough game for them, honestly. But for all seriousness, that's really going to be a tough game. The Steelers defense is playing unbelievable. So, and I know they want to get their get back from the L that they took earlier this season. So, um, the Texans, I believe that's a W.
shaky,
Um,
boss.
yeah, I believe that's a W though. They can win that, and then I believe they're going to take care of the Browns at the end of the season because they also took an L to them as well, which they shouldn't have. But I think they'll run off the next 4 games in my opinion. So I don't think they're gonna miss the playoffs. And if they get in there, I don't think they're one and done.
I feel that. I'm looking at the bracket right now. I got no time for real. I'm looking at the bracket right now. They in sixth, and then the teams below them, like on the bubble teams, is the Colts in eighth and the Dolphins at ninth, and then the Bengals at 10. But the Bengals is cooked now, and everybody under them is obviously cooked. So the only two teams
Nasty.
they would have to worry about running off some games is the Dolphins and the Colts. But
That's nasty.
that would mean I was about to say that would mean they would probably have to not win none of their next couple games either. So I think they safe for the playoffs for sure, in my
Well, they
opinion.
know they got a guaranteed dub their next game. So
Hey, relax,
I'm just
relax,
saying it's just chalk it up. But go ahead though, bro.
relax. We the second. The Eagles just beating him is the second time he's ever lost to an NFC team in his whole NFL career. You know, it was the first to the New York Giants a few years ago. Shut the hell up, okay?
Man,
Uh,
the
I can
thing
degrade.
about the
I
old
can
days,
degrade them. I can
these
degrade
ain't the
them.
old
You
days.
cannot. Yes, and
Man.
in the old days you had John Madden, but you don't anymore. So leave me alone, okay? You can't degrade them. I can.
Go ahead, bro.
Uh, but they at six right now, and I don't think. I think even if they catch somebody, like even if they are a low seed and they catch like, because who get a bye? The one
Yeah.
seed get a bye.
Mm.
So it'd be two play seven, and then they play the Steelers. I don't know if they really want that,
Uh,
but
if I'm
they
him, I
they
want it.
might.
Pause.
Yeah, I was about to say they might. Who knows?
I'm
But
trying. I'm
he
trying to
can't
shut
really beat the
people up, man.
Steelers, so maybe it's a a mental thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I don't know, man, because I think Lamar do got small like mental put pressure on myself issues. I could be
yeah,
wrong, but it's like when you go up to a podium, being drafted 30th, and you say they gonna get a Super Bowl out of me, and then when you're like a game out of the Super Bowl, 2 games out of the Super Bowl, and then you don't have your best performance, it just kind of seemed like you was pressing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a mental thing. Like no, I have to. Like I got to.
I mean, you
And
do, but
usually when you do that instead of
you
just
can
playing
tell.
free, it ain't the
Sure,
same.
but you can tell you put a chip on the shoulder. Like from the moment, it's like, bro, like everybody, like it's people that has come through the NFL with less talent than him, a messed up arm, less accurate than he's ever been. They've gotten starting jobs. They've done multiple things in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he's won and none of them probably, a lot of them probably haven't won Heisman. He won the Heisman, and all you can talk about is my legs. I didn't just win it
Mm-hmm.
off my legs. I throw the ball, and then when I get here to the draft, everybody's trying to change me to a wide receiver or running back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why? You know what I mean? Why I gotta do all that? And then y'all wait. I'm a Heisman. Then I have to wait to get drafted. You know what I mean? So this whole time he just keeps, and then contract year. Oh, we don't know if he's gonna stay healthy. We playing, bro. I'm an MVP. Like, how you
Mm-hmm.
playing with me
And
like this?
ironically, the only time he used to get hurt was in the pocket. All of his
Exactly. Like,
injuries were in the pocket.
so it's like and then when I throw more, okay, I'm one of the best passers in the league right now. Oh, you get to run more, okay, best running quarterback in the league. What you want me to, you know what I'm saying? Which how you know what I mean? So I'm saying I'm not giving an excuse, but I understand the chip on the shoulder. Like he's trying to shut people up. So I get that from that standpoint where he's putting probably pressure on himself and things like that. And maybe he does need to play more free, but nigga, playoff time, no nigga, need the chip. I
Feel
want
you,
them to
man.
win because since we out of it, I want them to win this Super Bowl, bro.
I feel you. I think I'm an honorary Ravens fan myself. I'm trying to find a color here. It's not really working out the best. Anyway, we're gonna go with blue. Um, Speaking of blue, this nigga's eye was probably black and blue. Only thing he saw was blue after he got hit. Let's see if I could. Let's see if I can show the hit, man. I should be able to. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see.
There might be an ad.
We had a brawl here in the Texans.
Yeah, this is not pretty. I should have just screen recorded it the way I
Jags
wanted to.
game. You're going to see Aziz Al-Shaair.
How about this?
Well, I'm glad he said it because nigga, I thought I was nigga, I was about to kill his whole name.
Los Angeles has a 9-7 lead. We had a brawl here in the Texans Jags game. You're going to see Aziz Al-Shaair come in and hit Trevor Lawrence as he was going down, and it is going down between the Texans
All right,
and the
we get the
Jags. An
gist.
immediate brawl, a clear
Be
cheap
crazy to
shot.
me,
3
like,
different
oh
flags
yeah,
flew in. I'm going to lay out here, guys. We put the
yeah.
audio. They can watch the replays here. This is
Okay, we was having severe technical difficulties. It wouldn't pause. It wouldn't do nothing. I had to just close the app. But anyway, yeah, we get the gist about what happened. He almost killed him.
Yeah,
But show
I
time or no
believe
time if I say the hit on Trevor was dirty.
I got time for that. The hit was dirty. Prayers for Trevor Lawrence because it looked like he was unconscious. So prayers up for him, man. You know what I mean? Because that was a hard hit. I get why they implemented these rules for certain things to protect the QB because he's sliding. He's attempting to slide. You can see he's attempting to slide. Now we're all athletic people, and mistakes do happen, which I do. I do want to not overlook the apology that guy sent out. He sent the apology to him, and hopefully it was genuine. You know what I mean? So that was a genuine apology, and most people don't apologize, so it had to be genuine. You know what I mean? So after doing what they did, so you know what I mean? It was a dirty hit, and the suspended for 3 games, no pay. It's It's warranted. You know what I mean? I'm not really mad at it. Maybe 2 games probably would have been better, but I'm not warranted. It's warranted, bro. So it was just a bad hit, an unfortunate hit, man. Shit, just prayers to Trevor Lawrence. Get well soon, brother. I don't know if your job gonna be there next year, but get well soon.
It will be. He didn't get a chance to show how bad he was. He ain't been in the lineup enough. But I got some time for it for sure. I got showtime, and I kind of disagree. I don't think it was dirty. I think dirty means like intent. Like I intended to go put his head in the ground. I didn't. Now, did I want to hit him? Absolutely. Is he a football player? Absolutely. Was he in the pocket? No, he wasn't. Sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I swear I'm sorry to interrupt. But if he's attempting to slide, you don't think he had the ability to at least like kind of like move out the way? You
No,
can see him sliding though, like
it's a late slide.
Yeah.
You didn't slide early. You got 3 more yards before you slid. How do I know you're gonna slide? I've seen Josh Allen fake a slide. I've seen Patrick Mahomes fake a slide. I've seen Patrick Mahomes fake a slide. I've seen Kenny Pickett do it in college. I've seen quarterbacks fake slides all the time to get 5 extra yards. Or I've seen them tiptoe down the sideline and be like, "Oh well, I can't hit you because you're gonna walk out of bounds," but then they grab another 5 yards because you didn't hit them. And it's like, well, what you want me to do, bro? My job as a defender is to tackle, is to hit. That is my job. My job is also as a linebacker. Sometimes is to play with reckless abandon, play with my hair on fire, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't think it was dirty because I don't think it was intentional. I do agree. Rex Ryan said a couple days ago on Get Up, he said quarterbacks should learn how to they stop teaching them to slide. They start teaching them to dive at ankles. Because it sound weird, but it's like if you dive at somebody's ankles, they're going to worry about protecting themselves versus hitting you. So it's like, nigga, whoa, what happened there? You know what I'm saying? Versus you sliding and them still being able to come down and put all the body weight, all the pressure on you, whatever. And I really don't even – I think it was more so his head hitting the ground and not him getting hit in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was the force from him getting hit, but it was like for people to think he went – and people keep talking about his forearm, and I'm going to let you go. I'm sorry. People keep talking about his forearm, and it's like for people to think that he running full speed at that very moment said, I'm going to put my forearm under his chin and make his head snap back. It just don't even make sense. That's why I say it's not dirty. It's not dirty at all to me. It's football. This is what happens sometimes. He wasn't out of bounds. He wasn't already on the ground, and I came in late. It was damn near bang bang, and I know we couldn't see it from the YouTube because the YouTube was acting slow. But you know what I'm saying? It was damn near bang bang, bro. As soon as it happened, as soon as he slid, he got hit. And it's like, well, sometimes I don't know if y'all niggas gonna slide. But I think it was more so person. I think it was more so person. He does have a history of getting fined. So I he got fined for it. But it's not like Vontaze Burfict type history of fines where he's head hunting. It's like a fight. Late hit out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Earlier, I don't think it was his intention. It's just, you know what I mean, the hit happened. He was unconscious. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I said, the 3 games is warranted because he's nigga unconscious, man. So
and I've seen a lot of niggas unconscious, and the niggas that hit him ain't been suspended or fined.
I get it. It just look bad.
You get a penalty, and I feel
do something.
I feel you, but I feel like if you never suspended him before, and then I can't really say you let all the other stuff fly by, but shit, how about 1 game? You're gonna suspend him 3 weeks with no check. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For essentially doing his job.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they make it super hard for niggas to play defense. I'm not one of them people saying that. But the rules are geared toward offense, but especially quarterbacks. But we got to have some sort of, I guess, gray area where it's like, nigga, once you run, you might as well just get down early, bro. They stop in the slide where you start your slide anyway. You're trying to get 3 more yards. So it's pointless for your health. If we're worried about safety, it's pointless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
that's
just,
true.
my little
And,
spill on that.
and I agree. I agree with most of that statement. Like I said, maybe his intentions wasn't in being dirty or nothing like that, but like I said, it just looked bad. So NFL got to do something. So you know what I mean. This one I'm not really mad at them. Like giving them 3 games. Like I said, maybe like 2 games would have been better, but
Man,
it is what it is.
maybe one though too, because that's a starting linebacker on a team that's kind of struggling too. Like that can
Yeah,
make the world of difference too. You just 3 out of the last 5.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Sure.
come
But
on, bro.
what I do like is, I mean, what I don't like is why niggas punching each other with helmets on? I don't, bro.
I don't know.
And and
I
before I
don't know.
forget everybody, I know I'm a Michigan fan.
Ha!
How you like us? You know what I'm saying? How you
Hey,
like us? Ohio State, y'all suck.
hey,
Y'all trash. Y'all awful. Ryan Day, your job is done. You're cooked. You're on the first train smoking, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait. The reason why I said this is because I see my team. Why are we getting thrown around like this? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that at all. I mean, we look like suckers out there. You know what I'm saying? After that W,
what's
I
up?
ain't I didn't like how we was getting thrown around and niggas getting hit in the crowd. I don't like that. So do better on that next time. Come with
Niggas
the
was getting
scraps.
jumped.
Yeah,
Niggas was getting
it's all
jumped.
good because next year they at the big house. 4 straight years we've owned y'all. I digress.
Hey man, I feel it. 4 straight years they've owned y'all, Ohio State fans. And on that note, appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? I already know y'all gonna do it. I don't even gotta talk about it too much more.
Come
I
on,
talk
man.
about it every time I hit that button, but I don't even gotta talk about it. Y'all
Come
know
on,
what's
man.
up.
All you
Uh,
gotta do is hit it.
you
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying?
Pause.
Pause for sure. Yeah, that was a little wild. Okay, moving on.
We can move on though.
Moving on. Nigga. Moving on. It's it. Man, if I told you the Chiefs are the luckiest team ever, you tell me Showtime or no time.
The football guys are in their favor until they're not. I'm done with these niggas. No time.
I ain't really got no time for this either. It's just interesting topic to people that keep saying they lucky. Like even the Ravens game, if Isaiah likely catches that, they still have to make the 2-point conversion. Like you know what I'm saying? The block kick is a thing. If you found a hole in a special teams and you used it, nigga, that makes sense. That's how the Giants won one of their
They
games. They
keep
knew they could jump over a center and block a kick. It's
and
sounds about
they
right.
keep
That's.
they keep squeaking by.
I mean, I
They're
feel you. I don't,
they're
but I'm
lucky punch
saying,
right now.
okay. So why do we consider like the stuff that they go through lucky, and then like Detroit last on Thanksgiving was supposed to lose that game, but we don't call that lucky. That was just a fucking
Nigga said nigga said a game.
wonderfuck.
Ni- Nigga, I can name 4 games right now where they should have lost. They should have lost. They should have 5 losses right now.
Maybe two.
5.
I'm not
They should
I'm
have.
not counting. I'm not counting the Ravens game. I'm not counting that game. I'm not counting the game where they blocked the kick. I'm not counting either one of those.
I'm not even just saying that. Look at they're down several, not one, not two, several men that are starters. They're down
Yeah,
several people,
yeah.
several of them.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes has not been playing great. Travis
Yeah,
Kelsey has not been playing great. Their
yeah.
defense hasn't even been playing that great.
Last couple
But
weeks.
the thing is though, these niggas keep winning.
Yeah,
They just keep winning. They just keep winning. I'm not saying it's luck. I'm not saying any of that. Maybe it's Andy Reid. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe it's him. But what I do know is this can only go on for so long until they meet somebody. Because, like I said, this is not the NBA. With the NFL and NBA, it's different for me. When I look at both of these when it comes playoff time, it's so different for me. I have 7 games to figure you out.
mm-hmm.
have 7 games to figure out what you're gonna do. So even if you get me on this one game, I'll be back next game just to do this again. You have one game in the NFL. Anything can go wrong. And one man can be the standard third. And I believe that their luck is going to run out. Do I hope that their luck is going to run out? No, I ain't hating on them because they in my division. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that.
Sound like a little
But I
bit of hate.
believe that their luck is going to run out. That's all I'm saying.
I feel it. I ain't mad at it. I don't think the things that they've been encountering are like lucky per se. It's not lucky.
This
Because
nigga
I'm
blocked
just
the
saying,
field goal at the perfect time, nigga. What a laugh.
what you mean?
How many
That's how
blocked
you
field
block
goals
a
have
field
we
goal.
had
You
this
gotta do
season?
that. Shit, the Giants had one to win a game. That's how I know that it's literally a thing. It's literally if I find it with a good special teams coordinator, bro. If they find a hole on your special teams, especially on a field goal attempt, if it's a game winner, they're going to take advantage of it.
They played horrible that whole game. That whole game.
That's why there's 3 phases of the football. That's why I be telling y'all that every time. I tell y'all that every time we get on here. There's 3 phases of that football.
Nigga, Andy Reid couldn't have drew that up, nigga. That shit was, I don't know. Like I said,
the coordinator did.
All I'm saying, but you know what? I ain't got no time for these niggas.
I'm just saying.
All I gotta say is for y'all, I like Pat, I like Travis, I like the squad over there, even though y'all in my division. But your luck's coming to an end soon, come playoff time. That's all I gotta say.
I feel
ain't through hitting, bro.
I ain't mad at it. I was just, I just don't see how they any luckier than everybody else. Now, and then some of them been bad calls. Now, I don't consider that's luck. I consider that's negligence by a referee. You ain't do your job, sir.
Niggas said they ain't blaming it. I swear to you, I want the audience to go look at that Chiefs and Ravens game, first game. The Ravens had almost 18 penalties called on them for this new rule that they implemented. But the Chiefs were doing the same exact thing, and they didn't call on them. They showed it. Even the commentators are like, the Chiefs are doing the same thing. This is ridiculous.
I agree.
This is ridiculous.
I agree, but my rebuttal to that, and I guess I'm just playing devil's advocate, is that the Ravens always have a lot of penalties. That was like the pretense for the rest of the year. They just ended the game. They just lost the game where they had a whole bunch of penalties that kicked them in the ass.
I digress.
So I get where you're coming from because I know what you're talking about. It was with the tackle situation. I know what you're talking about, but
it's okay. Their luck is coming to an end.
Same shit.
It's okay. And guess what? The teams that are on the bottom this year, we're gonna be back on top soon. We're gonna be back.
Oh yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. You know what? We can start there. Fuck you talking about. We'll start there. How about that?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
You know?
Come on now.
Wait. That didn't work out right. Hold on now. Man. Shador.
It's our pitch.
Hey, man.
Let's do this.
Turf talk, man. So now we don't do no more statements. We ask questions over here and we take a deep dive. Shador Sanders, top 5 pick NFL draft. Currently, the New York Giants and the Vegas Raiders have the best odds to be number 1. The Giants are first, and then it's the Raiders. But they're 1 and 2 to have the best odds to have the number 1 pick overall in the draft, and they both need quarterbacks. Shador is definitely on the radar for both of them. Just add some backstory for y'all. Shador is definitely on the radar of both of them. Brady is his mentor, and Brady is also part owner of the Raiders now. And the front office at the Giants just been interested. They've been to like 4 practices, 3 games. So, most people think he's going to be in one of those 2 places. So I asked LA, man. And obviously he's going to lie to me. But would Shador be a better fit in New York or Las Vegas? Or elsewhere? I'll add another one. I'll add a caveat. Or other.
Well, I want to say by saying that when these drafts happen, we don't know what they're going to be in the NFL. So we're just going off of what we think and things like that.
This is full-fledged potential talk.
Yeah. So
has absolutely
I'm
nothing to do
nobody's
with whether or
crowning
not
him
he's
or
going to be
anything
a
like
Hall of
that.
Famer. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cam Ward might be better than him
yeah,
when they
and
get to
I'm
the league.
not
Like
upset if we also get him as well. I'm not mad, but um, Shadur, I believe that he's going to be. It's a better fit for Vegas, obviously. And you said it for those reasons, right? You got Tom Brady, who's been mentoring you since 11th grade. Um, he's been your mentor. So you got him there over there. So you have him in your back pocket, can give you tips, ask questions at your discretion, and he's a part of the organization. So he wants to see you succeed and win. So you have that there. You have at least a solid ownership over there. Um, it's about what shit show you want to go to. That you prefer, really. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm serious. Right now, you know for sure that as soon as you get drafted to Vegas, you have the keys. Gardner Minshew was a filler. O'Connell won't probably be your backup. Um, we might go through a head coaching change. That's to be determined, but you know that you have a solid black head coach there who wants to see you succeed. Who's going to be tough on you. Who's going to be hard on you. Lead you in the right direction. You know that you have that there, but even if you don't, you're able to get a new head coach and build with him and build something special with him if you can. And you know that Tom Brady's going to be pulling for you. You know you have that there, and you have room to grow. Now, if you go to the Giants, um, I'm not saying there's not going to be media pressure there in Vegas, but you're going to have a lot more media on you there. They're coming off of, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say we're much of a shit show. I say you guys are, over the past couple of months, have been in the media constantly. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he wants to go there into that storm right now. You're just getting rid of the Daniel Jones debacle and how that quarterback situation just played out over there. You got rid of a cornerback who's currently leading the league in interceptions at the moment. Also, not to do with the Saquon issue that's going on. He's on pace to beat a record that's standard for 40 years.
He'd have 865 yards if he was on my team right now.
And isn't your offensive line ranked like one of the lowest in the league right now? Or am I tripping?
Currently, yeah, we lost our left tackle for the year. We lost our right tackle for the year.
Yeah,
that's how that happens.
Oh man, but it's just a lot of things. It's just a lot of things transpiring over there. But what I can say, I would say that Cam Ward would be a better fit for you guys. But I'm not just saying that 'cause I want your door. Because like I said, I'm cool either one. I just want to point that out. If I get Cam Ward, I ain't tripping. But also as well, the upside of being in New York is you have the media. So if things are going good, you're the top of the world. You can restore order back to them from being Eli's successor and stuff like that. And also as well, the brightest thing you have over there is a guy called Malik Neighbors that you know that you can have almost instant connection with. We don't have one of those. So at the receiver position, we don't have that. So that's one of the things that we will have to do to draft. So it's pros and cons to either one. I'm saying like I said, either one is going to be a shit show. So it's just depending on which one you want to go to. And like I said, with their Tom Brady, you have Malik Neighbors. And also with the Giants, I want to throw salt on injury as well. They might be going through a GM change and a head coach change very soon. So it's head coach change is not very. It's whatever because you get to go to a new coach and have a good system. Like I said with you. But like I said with us, but if the GM changes, I don't know.
What?
But you guys might have a GM change, so I don't know.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead. It's your turn.
My turn. Okay, so let me start by saying, majority of the thing you didn't mention the football field when you was talking about your team. You didn't mention him having to play on the field at all, not one time.
Cause
you got the best tight end. You might have the best tight end in the league, and you didn't mention one time
I was
anything that goes on the football field. But then you mentioned my team having bad O-line play after we lose an all-pro left tackle and a highly rated right tackle.
Did you want me to mention Brock?
Sure. I'm just saying. You said nothing about football when it came to y'all. You said your Uncle Tom Brady runs the team, and you have a black head coach, and he might be there. Bro. He might not. The end. And you play in a dome. The end, nigga. That
And we
is
got
that.
Brock. What you want me
That's
to
a
say?
that's an awful sell. This is exactly why you shouldn't go to Vegas, because they do shit like that. This is exactly why.
Dude,
He
this
just
is the
sold you on everything
either
that wasn't football, and you a
either,
football player.
either way it goes, it's a shit show. Either way you go to, it's just
I'm
depending
just
on
saying.
which one you want to go to.
No,
It
no,
just
no, no,
depends
no,
on
no,
which
no.
one you
Y'all
rather
are.
see
I
success
ain't gonna
in.
lie.
A
I ain't gonna lie.
familiar place where you
Y'all
can.
are a historical shit show. There's differences. Like a
Excuse me,
historical shit show. Yes, since John Madden
bro.
has been
I'm
gone
not.
from there, y'all have been a historical shit show.
Nobody's in 50 years. Nobody's going to remember how you guys got your 2 Super Bowls. But I
In
know.
50 years,
I know how you got your 2 Super Bowls.
how
You
we get
wasn't
them?
supposed to get 2 Super Bowls. You
How we
wasn't
get
supposed to
them?
get those 2 Super Bowls. You
How we
barely
get them?
crept in there. You wasn't like y'all was a great football team. So
That
stop
doesn't
acting like
matter.
y'all
That
was
doesn't
just
matter.
y'all was a great
That
football
doesn't matter.
team.
Hey, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. I got one question for you. Did y'all win a Super Bowl?
We got 3 of them in our history.
Huh? Super Bowls?
Yeah,
Or
we
y'all
got
got
three.
like
We got
world
3 Super Bowls in our
championships?
history.
What y'all got?
We got 3 Super Bowls.
From who?
The Raiders have 3 Super Bowls in our organization history, bro.
Y'all have world championships.
Bro, we have that's a Super Bowl, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
We have
Yeah,
3 Super
y'all
Bowls.
championship so old that what do you call it, Super Bowl? So I don't
We
think
have
Super Bowls is something
we
you need to mention.
we
If
have
he go into our stadium,
how many
he going
how
to
many
MetLife. He going to MetLife. He gonna see 4 banners hanging up,
how
4
many
Super Bowl banners hanging up.
we have 3 of them. So I'm saying.
No, you don't though. I don't know where you got them from. They best player all time is Marcus Allen.
Like I said, if you want to talk on the football field, this is what we can provide you. We have a good running game. Our offensive
It's
line is suspect,
no,
but it's
y'all
okay.
don't.
Our our running
Nigga has
game is solid,
Alexander Madison instead of have a solid run game. Cut it
bro.
out.
That's all we
Cut it
do is
out.
run the ball. I watch Raider games. I watch Raider games.
that don't mean you good
I
at
watch
it.
Raider games. You don't
That
watch
don't
Raider
mean you
games.
good
I
at
watch
it.
Raider games. You don't watch Raider
Bro,
games.
just because you run the ball
We
100
have a
times don't
solid
mean you're
running.
good at it.
We have a solid running game
Well,
that we
we
can
got a
get you.
solid running game. Our running game better than theirs.
Oh my gosh. This nigga said
And we got
solid
our
the
run game
solid
better than
running
theirs.
game
And we
that you
got
guys
rookie.
did have is on pace to beat Eric Dickerson's record. Has been standing for
No.
40 years.
Who's your starting running
What are
back?
we speaking about?
I just
What are
want to
we
know.
speaking about?
Who's your
You
starting
just
running
named
back?
him. You literally just named him right now.
Alexander Madison? Is
Yes.
that who we going with? Okay.
Bro, what is it? What does it do? Even if
No,
even if you
not
think our
even.
run
I'm
game is
not even
listen,
going
even
that
if you think
far.
our run game is
He has
listen,
320 total
listen,
yards.
even if you think our run game is trash, even if you think our run game is trash, that's okay. That is totally okay. We have a tight, like you just said, we have a tight end who can be your safety net. We have multiple draft picks after we draft you, and we're going to get right with our offense. All they have is Malik Neighbors.
That's not true. My running back better than
Nobody
yours.
else on their
My running
team.
back better than yours. For sure.
Nobody else.
My running back better than yours. My offensive
Nobody.
line better than yours.
They have
Stop.
literally
I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
nobody.
Let me have my
They
moment.
have
Let me
nobody
have my
else.
moment. I'll let you go.
They have
I'll
nobody
let you
else
go.
on their team. Their offensive line sucks. Oh,
Better than yours.
dude, you have an excuse for everything
I
that your
don't
team
have an excuse.
has.
I said better.
Oh,
I said
they're
better.
hurt. That doesn't matter. Your team,
I
your
didn't make an
offensive
excuse. I
line is
said
at the
better.
bottom of the totem pole.
Better than yours.
They're at the
Next.
bottom of the totem pole.
Better than yours.
I don't care if they're injuries.
We're
I don't care if
talking
they're injuries. I don't care about your injuries.
better
They're at the
than
bottom
yours.
of the totem pole.
Okay.
So now that we got that out the way, the only
Better
thing
than
that you
yours.
guys have
It's
going for yourself
30
at the
teams.
moment
And you
is
okay.
Malik Neighbors, and he is even unhappy right now. You're about to go through a whole GM change because the past 5 years of drafting has been awful. Has been
Okay,
awful.
my GM's only been there for 3 years.
The GM before that is
30.
terrible.
Okay, you're right.
You have 2 GMs in the last 2 years. I mean, the last 2 GMs have been terrible. So now that
Okay.
you're probably gonna fire him as well, and you guys are going in a downward spiral, not an upward spiral. At least
And y'all
we
are
got
going
the reason.
y'all
This
are
is the reason.
going
You keep
forward
talking
for sure.
about on the field play. Yes, we're talking about on the field play, but we're also talking about what we just did. We got rid of Darren Waller, right? We've been rebuilding for a while now. We've got rid of Darren Waller. We got rid of Devontae Adams. We got rid of Josh Jacobs, and we got rid of Derek Carr. Those are
And you
the
don't
four
have shit
people.
to show for it on offense.
Because you're the focal point. We need a quarterback. We're going to build around you. We're not already in a rebuild. You guys were already like rebuilding currently. We've already cut the body fat off. We're cutting the body fat off. Devontae Adams is the last person to go. Max Crosby might get traded and we might get something off of him. But other than that, we're going to build around you, Shador. We're not like them. We're going to build around you. You're our focal point. So this team is going to move into that direction. Continue.
So y'all,
Now I
okay,
digress.
okay, Shador. So he just basically said you gonna get there. They're gonna put you through hell. They're not gonna have an O line. They're not gonna have any wide receivers. They're not gonna have a running game. They're gonna do all of that. You're going to go through hell for no. A rebuild does not just take 1 year. Ask damn near everybody. No.
The slums of New York is going to be.
So you keep talking about the slump, and the crazy thing is, we are all delusional fans of our own teams, right? And the crazy thing is, I'm sitting here telling you that the things that you were naming about your team, my team is better than you at. Not is you look it up. Exactly. Go look it up. Nigga, your starting running back has 320 yards. My rookie running back started in week 6. He hasn't that's when he started games. He starting in week 4.
Go ahead. Just continue while I look stuff up.
You know what I'm saying? Tyrone Tracy is better than Alexander Madison. Point blank period. And I think anybody, if we ran a poll, anybody would say this up. And Malik Neighbors is better than any wide receiver you have on your team. I give you Brock Bowers, but Theo Johnson ain't no slouch. The offensive line is about the same. And mine is actually better. I say they damn near about the same now. I say mine better when we coming in the next year when the nigga is fully healthy. When niggas is fully healthy, coming in the next year when you're gonna play Shador, yeah, better.
Yeah. He's going to play for us, but continue.
Anyway, but it doesn't matter. Regardless, line better, receiver better. You got the better tight end, but my tight end is not no slouch, but he's still Brock is definitely better than Theo Johnson. And then running back better. Like, if we talking about offense, head coach, as far as the offensive mind, better. By far. Like, by far. Nigga, you talking as GMs and shit.
Your offensive line is currently ranked.
You talking. Mm-hmm. Yes, currently ranked 28th. You are 100% right. Minus the All-Pro and a highly touted free agent that we signed this year. But, that makes sense. That does make sense. So you're missing 2 tackles because you said that earlier about the Chiefs. They missing linemen, and it ain't looking good. Just anyway, really, bro, the only thing the Raiders got over us is your relationship with Tom Brady and the fact that they play in a dome, bro. There is nothing that the Raiders have over the New York Giants ever, damn near. So it's like, if you want to play in a dome and you want to be close to Tom Brady, then Vegas is where you need to be. But anything else football related is New York, bro. And like you even stated, bro, if you win in New York, bro, you become him. You are that if you win in New York. You was a legend. You's a legend. If you win in fucking Vegas, you ain't nobody regardless, because ain't no winning going on.
It's not true, bro.
All right. Ain't no winning been going on. But true, I mean, bro. the decision not up to us. The decision up to Prime.
We just have to get our defense right. We just have to get some more receivers.
They gotta get their defense right. But they got Max Crosby and they got Christian Wilkins. So now we gotta worry about the rest of their defense too.
What you mean, bro?
That's cool.
We have to get our defense right.
I'm just saying, it sounds like y'all got a lot more get rights than we got. And you right. These is both some shit shows, but you talking about some get rights.
I got a lot internal to.
That's what you keep saying. But honestly, if you fire the head coach and the GM, it's actually better for him rather than them getting fired while he's there.
The coach, yes, but the GM, no. And I can't
really say that
yes,
if he's not. What if he's not? If you fire the GM before the draft, which you're supposed to do. So if you fire him right after the season and the head coach too, and you get a clean slate and you got a new GM and a new head coach, if that new GM wants you, there's no problem.
We're currently ranked in defense 31 and 32. I'm 31 and you're 32.
Yeah.
It's like I said,
You
It
still got
doesn't
Max
matter
Crosby
what
out
shit show you would like to go through. It just
there. Hey,
depends on what you want to go through.
I still feel like you got Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins out there.
But we
My
might
best.
not even have them next season because, like I said, we can use him as trade bait. Even though I don't want to see Max go. I don't want to see Max go.
Oh, I
I
would
want to
definitely
say
get rid
this.
of him.
I don't want to see Max go.
I don't
He's.
know. I feel the same way about Dexter Lawrence, so I don't
I
know.
don't want to see
But
Max go. But
anyway,
it
that's
just
why I tried to
depends
say
on
that one for
what you
last. I
guys
knew
want
it
to
was
go
going to
to.
take
I
too long.
think we're biased in this situation. I just think that he would be a better fit with this, you know. But I'm even if you guys select him and you guys have the number one pick, I'm totally fine with Cam Ward. I am straight with Cam Ward. I'm more
No,
than
me,
okay with
I'm
drafting.
cool with Cam Ward too. I think Cam Ward fits y'all better though. I ain't gonna say a smaller market, but I ain't gonna say small market, but smaller market. And he ain't gonna, like you said, it ain't gonna be the pressure on him for real. I
You
feel like
think
Shador is built for the
you
New
think
York pressure. I don't think it's. I think
and
him
like I
going to
said,
Vegas and it being all quiet out there, like, bro, come on, bro. I just don't think that's even what they be on. I think
bro,
y'all will
I
get
don't
more news for him being on, like, you know what I'm saying, for his post games than y'all winning games, and that's just,
bro, that's 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 cool. I promise you that's cool, right? I'm cool with either getting Shador. I'm either cool with getting Cam Ward. Do not, if y'all motherfuckers draft Jalen Milroe or Quinn whatever that cat name for Texas or that bet cat, I'm going to be highly upset. I'm going to be mad. I don't care who y'all between those two. I don't care. But anybody else, I'm straight on, bro. Do not draft him. I am okay.
just saying.
Simple. It's simple, bro. I don't want Jalen Milroe. I don't want the dude from LSU, and I don't want Quinn Edwards. I don't whatever that dude's name is. I
Quinn
don't want him.
Ewers.
Yeah, that's even worse. I don't want him.
I
I'm
don't
straight.
know. And it just also depends, bro, because I think we tanking to get you. They're trying to win football games. They don't want you for real.
Who?
Them Raiders. They don't want you for real.
Shador.
They don't
You're
want you for real.
coming.
Shador. We
You're coming to
tanking.
Vegas.
You might. We tanking for a quarterback, so they don't want you
we
for real.
we just we just got to get your agility up, though, bro. We just
See, he talking shit. See,
got to get your
look.
agility up, bro.
Speaking of
We
niggas
got
with
to
no
get.
agility, should the Falcons bench Kirk Cousins?
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
He has 6 interceptions in the past 2 games with no touchdowns.
Three. Spread them out a little bit. That's 2 games. Spread them out.
No, I think he earns the right to finish the season out. I don't think he should get benched. I think he earns the right to finish the season out. He's put up great numbers. They haven't seen a quarterback like this. No quarterback has put up these numbers since Matt Ryan. So he's earned this right to finish the season out and to let Penix sit. But you know that Penix is right over his shoulder. So no, don't bench him.
I agree. I don't think you bench him. I think, bro, you still technically the top of the division. Regardless, you still just fighting for a playoff spot. So it'd be pointless to put the rookie in, and he gonna have ups and downs. Like even if he go on a 3-game win streak, game 4 might be the game where he start to dial it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now game 4, 5, and 6 you lost. Now you went 3-3 while Tampa went 4-2 or 5-1. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just Kirk gives you the better chance to win for the rest of the season, and that's
definitely
just point blank period.
And you know that the Panthers are playing bad, so you just got to worry about one team. Guy has to what 3,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. He also has 13 interceptions, but it's due to the fact that he can't prolong a play. And
Hell,
the
he got
QBR
6
is
of them in 3 weeks.
54.6. Exactly. So it's just been a rough couple of games. So maybe he'll get it together. But I say that you stick with Kirk. Obviously, you shouldn't jump the gun on this one, in my opinion. And the people that are calling for his job is ridiculous because it's the same people who are giving him praise in the
No,
beginning of the
absolutely.
season.
It's absolutely the
So
exact same people that were doing that.
so you calling for his job is ridiculous right now. You stick with Kirk Cousins. You have the weapons to weather the storm right now. And Drake London, Kyle Pitts has been playing fucking terrible. I thought you were something that you weren't. I was
Thought he was
sadly
back.
mistaken. It's time to move on from that nigga. You still have Bijan. You got capable people to win you games. So you don't have to put it all on Kirk. So, nah, man. I feel like he gets over this and continue to play.
Man, I'm trying to look at
I'm not upset because
every.
is really. I know that he's been playing terrible though, but you're leading your division right now.
You know what I just noticed? You still got them defensive rankings pulled up?
I did. Yeah, I think so.
Because the only team the
Yeah,
Falcons have beat are teams that I think have bad defenses.
let me see.
They beat the
Their,
Cowboys. What are
their
they on that
defense
list?
is currently ranked.
They probably went up since the last couple weeks.
Their defense.
The Cowboys been.
Let me see. 16th.
They currently 16th. That's middle of the pack, but they played them 3 weeks ago, damn near a month ago. So they actually played a month ago. So a month ago, I don't think they was 16. I think they was more toward bottom of the barrel. Tampa Bay, their DBs are awful. The Panthers, they beat the Panthers. We don't have to talk about that. They beat the Bucks again. DBs are awful. They scored 31 and 36 points against the Bucks. They beat the Saints 26. They barely beat them. So I mean, I give them that one. I think the Saints got a pretty good defense. And then that's it.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Their defense is currently rated at 19.
Yeah, so it's still bottom third for sure. So it's like closer to the bottom third. It's like, yeah, bro, you lost to the Steelers. I mean, you beat the Eagles because Saquon dropped the ball. You lost to the Chiefs. You lost to the Seahawks, and I don't even think they got a crazy defense. You lost to the Saints, Broncos, Chargers. Like, you know what I'm saying? You lost to teams with good defenses. And might go back to that Kirk being immobile thing, like you said. But I definitely agree that he should get to start for the rest of the season. It shouldn't even be a conversation, to be honest. I think that's his job. And then shit, you want to talk about it next year, you want to talk about it next year. But shit, y'all gave him $100 million for two. Not half.
Let him finish.
I'm gonna say, yeah, let him finish. Then we talk about it during the off season. But like,
and then even off season, let him start. And
I was about to say, damn. I'm about to say, if his camp is good, fuck around, let him start the first couple games, and then depending on how that goes, then you put in Mike.
Bro, this is the Joe Flacco. I'm not saying he's Lamar, but this is the Joe Flacco Lamar situation, bro. Just let him finish this season out and let him take over.
Yeah, I was about to say. No, I think Lamar played his first year. He played like week 7. I think after like the first.
I'm just
6,
saying, I'm just saying the situation of letting him take over. Like,
no, for sure. I get where you're coming from.
Let him finish going because, like I said, you're too deep into the season for it to be a quarterback change. That should be obvious here. It should, unless he gets hurt or anything like that, just let the chips fall where it may with Kirk. And going into the next season, if he's playing good, having a good camp, he looks okay, let him start the season off. If he's not performing, put pennies in. It's let him. It cannot be this 2-year contract. You know what I mean? Wipe your hands with him.
I ain't mad at that at all. Going from an immobile nigga to niggas that's moving a lot. Niggas moving different. Hey, man, are the running backs back?
Good question, my brother. It was disrespecting them a lot. I would say so, though. I don't know why the disrespect was happening.
I'll tell you why. I know exactly why.
Please inform me before I.
Well, it's not. I was about to say okay, it's not really that deep. Personally, it is strictly the game of football is just played passing the ball. So I don't need I don't need super dynamic running backs. I just need average.
No, we all
And
know
super
that
dynamics, super dynamic running backs require money. And if I could pay a cheap one to do average, I'd take that bet. You know what I'm saying? I think that's simply it.
and
I think that's the
I hate to
simplest
bring you
answer
guys into
possible.
I hate to bring you guys into the mix, but if he breaks this record, it's hard to
Mm-hmm.
look at this like as even as you. Like I said, I know you don't speak for all Giants fans, and I don't speak for all Raiders fans or any teams that we even like. You know what I mean? That we even talk about, or even on the show. We don't speak for all those fans. It's hard to look at this and be like, "Damn, we fucking made a mistake." Maybe we keep him. This is a record that hasn't been broken in 40 years, and not
Mm-hmm.
even just that though. It's what Derrick Henry's doing with the Titans. You think that he's done. You think that he's through. You think that he's over the hill. When he's
Mm-hmm.
clearly showing you I have more in the tank. Dallas, oh, we're evaluating him. We don't think he's worth the money. These guys are worth this money. I understand their job, but you put them through so much, and now that you're putting the ball in the air, you don't require them to do as much. You know what I'm saying? As much as
Mm-hmm.
you need. But when they're on like how they're on, they're a game changer. They're game changers, bro. They're game changers for the Ravens. Derrick Henry has been a game changer for the Ravens. Saquon has been a game changer for the Eagles. And maybe they're just anomalies. Maybe people think they're just anomalies. But I
So
think that they're good.
no, go ahead, finish your thought. My bad.
I think they're making a strong case that this is not a dying breed. You still need us around, bro. You still need to pay us what we're worth, and then them two are moving the needle, especially if Saquon gets the record. I think it would be great for the running backs. And that's why I'm not mad at the Jonathan Taylors. I'm not mad at these people who are sitting out wanting their money. I'm worth this, pay me my money. So I think they're doing a good job, and I think they're not a dying breed, and I think that you need a solid running back, and you pay them accordingly.
All right. So just touching on Giants thing, and I'll damn near die on this hill, bro. It's not. I'm not mad at. I'm more mad at them for losing Xavier McKinney than losing Saquon. If I'm being honest, he's not in a position to
I can
succeed
see
with
that.
us. So
I can
it's
see that.
pointless.
I
You
can
know what I
see that.
mean? It just doesn't
I
matter.
can,
He had 600 plus yards before contact this year, and that was a couple weeks ago. Like that wasn't happening over here. You know what I
okay.
mean? So it's like, oh y'all look at y'all. Y'all sad he gonna win MVP. He could have won MVP with y'all. No, the fuck he wasn't. He was not going to win MVP with us. He has 1,500 yards right now. He might have 800 right now playing with us. Like it's just a difference. And the only thing I'll say is it'd be cool seeing him with Malik Neighbors. Cool, I got a good running back. I got a good wide receiver.
No,
That'd
you're
be
right.
fun and
He
exciting.
might
But
not
like
have got that with you
other than
guys.
that, bro, that shit was cooked over here. You know
You're
what
right.
I'm saying?
You
Like
might be
that's
right.
just is what it is on that situation as far as him and us. Now, I do think, and going into the Derrick Henry part, I do think running backs can be finishing pieces to teams with talent. So, like, for the 49ers, Christian McCaffrey was an additional piece that kind of stabilized them. Same thing with Saquon and Philly. All right, I ain't got to put like we talked about earlier, I ain't got to put that much on Jalen Hurts because I got somebody back there. Baltimore, if they ever get their head out their ass and understand that you've lost every game that Lamar has thrown the ball 30 plus times, hand the ball off to the big 6'5", 250-pound motherfucker behind you.
Yeah.
Like, finishing pieces when you have dynamics on your team already. You know what I'm saying? Because none of these running backs were these dynamics at their original places. Josh Jacobs, Derek, Saquon, they are on better teams, so their production is going to increase.
Yeah,
Because
even Josh
when you're
Jacobs
on a
having a
better
solid
team,
year.
when you're on a better team, I got more things to worry about than you.
Exactly. Yeah.
When
So
Saquon was
I
on our
agree with
team,
you. I agree
he
with
was
you
the
there.
focal point. He was the only thing that people had to worry about on defense.
I agree with you there, but it's just hard to look and be like, damn, like
Well, yeah,
kind of
from the
like,
outside looking
you
in,
know
but
what I mean?
I know better.
Mm-hmm.
I know better. One, because I'm a Giants fan and I actually
Mm-hmm.
know the in and outs of that shit. But also when you just look at it, because I seen the stat. I don't even remember. But they essentially did the Packers, Ravens, and Eagles record versus the Giants, Titans, and Raiders record. And it was like, nigga, these teams' records probably would have been the same if these two running backs had not gone to these teams. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't say the Eagles would be 10-2, but they'd probably be 7-8 wins. The Giants would still have
2 or
3.
Au contraire. The Eagles need that nigga. The Eagles,
I think they would.
the
I
Eagles
think their
needed
schedule.
that nigga.
I still don't think they played but like 2 good teams. So with their schedule this year, I still think they'd have 7 wins at minimum. 7 wins right now.
Did you not see how they were playing last year?
I get, and they was 10-1 until the end, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's the same thing.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
I get the way you saying, but I'm talking about wins and losses. I'm not talking about how they look. I'm talking about wins and losses.
Okay. So
that was my comparison. You said that was my comparison. Okay. Yeah, they put up the 3 records of the teams that these new running backs is on versus the records of the teams that they used to be on. And I'm saying if these 3 running backs had not gone to Philly, whatever, they probably would still have a lot of wins. They increased the amount of wins because they added special players at running back, but they already had talent on the team, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like,
I kind of agree, but the Eagles, it's clear to see that they needed this nigga.
To make it look scary. But if you're talking about just winning games, bro, they'll figure out a way to win games because they're talented. Winning in spite of. People do it all the time. The Ravens are doing it now.
Well, let me just say, these two are clearly game changers for these 2 teams. So, in a very, very positive way. So that's all I'm going to say. And I agree.
I'm not disagreeing with that. But I'm also saying the sentiment that these teams were already good. One was in the AFC Championship game last year, and one was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Because these teams are already good, adding another good player, especially at running back, shit, when people want to pass the ball. If I got 2 wide receivers and now you can't stack this box, nigga, he going up against light boxes and he's super talented going against light boxes, bro. They're going to win every time.
So you think that they're back or not?
No, I don't think the league will allow them to be back. Not right now. I don't think the league will allow them to be back. You might get a handful. You're going to get like 5. And then the rest of them going to be cool. But just like you got right now. Like, Bijan didn't turn into, at least, now maybe it's coaching and maybe it's just me. I don't think he turned into what we thought he would have been as of, you know what I'm saying? They might not be using him right. I give you that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't even think that's what I mean by the league won't allow it. Like, it's such a passing league that
his first damn near, 7
games?
games?
A dying breed.
Bijan first, 6 or 7 games, he was fucking phenomenal.
Right.
But they're not using him. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to take this off of running backs, but do you think that's a coaching thing? Like, because even with Kyle Pitts, like, you think it's just him? Like, you think that's just coaching over there because with Bijan, you think he's just not just using the personnel right over there? Because I don't want to just use this as an example and just be like,
I'm not sure, to be honest, because they on a different offensive coordinator too from when Bijan was first there. So
True.
I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know about Kyle Pitts because he just ain't been that good. Like, just in general,
a lot of young talent over there.
Not since like the first year to me. Yeah, Drake London is the only one that kind of improved with Kirk being there.
And he's not even really what I thought. I thought he was going to be like the next Mike Evans for.
No, he's not having nothing crazy. He's not having a crazy year, but he's the only one that really improved with Kirk being there. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it could just be people are better college football players than they are NFL players. Like, it could just be that simple.
But Bijan,
we see it all the time in NBA.
But I just don't see them damn near them 3 being highly scouted like this and doing what they did in college to now they're not living up to what we thought they were going to be. I think that's coaching.
I don't know. I think coaching plays a part. Coaching and development plays a part, yeah. But I don't think it's the end all be all by any stretch of the imagination, to be honest.
But
Use mine, for example, like shit in the same draft. Kayvon Thibodeau was a number 5 pick. He's solid. He's a good player. He's not a great player. He never got great. You know what I'm saying? He never, and that could be coaching. He never developed more moves than the ones he had at Oregon. Now he just a motor. You got to think about, we went pick 7. We went Evan Neal. Everybody would have picked those two guys at 5 and 7 that year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they had those picks, those are the guys they were picking. So like, just, you know, and then Evan Neal is absolutely awful, and he's been through multiple coaches. You know what I mean?
It's case by case, bro. So it's
100% case by case. But I don't know, man.
I think to answer this though, I hope that the running backs are back because their value, they're very important. And I'm not one of those guys who think that running backs are not important or not value. And Judah might be right. It might be 5 running backs who get paid, who meet the standard and meets the anomaly that or fits case by case teams. But this isn't the old days anymore. We're not going to keep running the ball each and every down. Emmitt Smith's record may never get touched. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope they're back. I hope they're valued because they're very important. They're very important. So continue.
They might be back. No telling, to be honest. Shit, my fault. They might be back. I don't, like I said, bro, I just don't think the league even moves in that direction. And it may go back. History always repeats itself. So we may get to an era 20 years down the road, but we may get back to that where it's like, oh, run the football. But as of right now, bro, running backs don't matter unless you're playing the NFC North. So, just being honest. Moving on, talking about the NFC North. A Monday night game in review, the Denver Broncos versus the Cleveland Browns. It's actually a great game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought, excuse us for shitting on this game last week.
Man, I thought it was gonna be
awful. I actually took time to watch this game, and I'm glad I did.
No, me too.
It really would. It started off with just being in the background for a second.
It's just noise.
But yeah, and then I quickly turned my attention to see what they were doing. Bo Nix and Jameis Winston, they played phenomenal. But not phenomenal, ups and downs.
I was going to say, can we talk about Bo? I was going to say, yeah, can we talk about Bo for a second? Because I don't think he was exceptional.
I think that his last 4 or 5 minutes showed me a lot about him. I thought he was going to come in here and be awful. I thought he was about to be another Zach Wilson. I thought he was going to be another one of those type of caliber players, but he showed me different. He showed me that he got some toughness to him, man. Bo Nix got some toughness to him, and I like that. Maybe that pass was lucky. I seen some people on Twitter and social media talking about it was luck. But if you want to say it was luck or not, he got the job done. But I don't want to just completely take over this conversation because I'm going to get into Jameis. So I'll let you talk about Bo.
No, I ain't really have much to say besides you take away that 97-yarder. You know what I'm saying? It was 190. It was 190. It was 17 to 34, 197, no touchdowns. We're not even gonna call that a pick. Let's just say it's not a pick. It's just an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
17 to 34, 197, no touchdowns, and 2 picks. You know what I'm saying? 3 rush attempts, 4 yards. It wasn't the greatest day for him. Jameis. Now let's talk about Jameis. Okay. Jameis had the most points. What did it say? The most combined pass yards and interception return yards in NFL history. He has 668 total yards. If you include his pick yards returned and his actual regular yards, 668. Then had 700 of them things. You know what I'm saying? He scored more points. He scored more touchdowns for the Broncos than Bo Nix did. It's just.
I don't know what is the right word for this nigga. It's like I can't put my finger
Anomaly, enigma.
on it.
I need another adjective.
Because like you just said, this is the I think Jameis is just needs to be like the word. I've never seen somebody who can have you like, oh, this nigga is cold, to like, oh, this nigga is awful.
In the same game, it might be like 3 possessions apart. Like
This goes back to I threw 30 touchdowns.
30,
Nick, you also threw 30 picks.
but I threw 30 touchdowns. But I threw 30 touchdowns, yes, sir.
He is type of I don't know. I don't know what he might be in the category. Nigga can be fucking Jamarcus Russell on one day, and then look like old school Joe Flacco on another. Like, how do you? How you get? You know what I'm saying?
You know, I absolutely have no clue how he
I
does what
wouldn't
he
want
does.
him. I wouldn't want him on my team, but I root for Jameis. I root for
The
Jameis.
crazy thing is,
wouldn't
I
want him
would
on my
want
team.
him on my team.
I
It
wouldn't.
depends. Like this year, I would have wanted him on my team.
If I was a Browns fan watching that game at the end of the night, I would have mixed emotions about it. And I wouldn't know the reason why, because he's giving you this amount of points. He's giving you this amount, not points. He's giving you this amount of yards. He's giving you this amount of touchdowns. But then the last 5 minutes, he does what he does. And those 2 picks.
Hell, it might be the first 5. It just depends on him, how he feeling that day. Like, it might be the first 5 minutes he throw 2 pick sixes, and then the rest of the game he throw 4 touchdowns. He's very
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know the right
I feel
word.
you on speechless. I feel you on that.
Yeah, I don't know the right. Cause I guess like I'm not mad at you, but I'm also not pleased with your performance. I'm not mad with your performance. I'm not pleased with your performance. So it's like,
Yeah, Jameis is very interesting. I don't know how to
but he's right
necessarily.
for. But the thing is, he's right for the Browns. Right
I
now,
think
he's
he's
right
right for
for the
any football
Browns.
team. Any football team that's bad and just want to be kind of exciting.
This showed me you pick him over Deshaun Watson.
Well,
You
yeah,
pick him over. You pick him over
I think
Deshaun Watson. You get him
pretty.
out of there, and from this point forward, if you don't get a quarterback in the draft, you stick with him. You
Oh,
stick with him.
Deshaun's his backup.
Yeah, you stick with him.
It's too much. I was going to say too much dead money to get rid of Deshaun. He's just gonna sit there. He's gonna be expensive backup though.
Bro, you stick with this. This shows me that you stick with Jameis Winston, even though he did what he did the last 2 minutes. This shows me it from a GM or owner standpoint, whoever's running the organization. Until we can get a quarterback, until we can figure out this Deshaun Watson situation, this is who we're going with.
Yeah, I wouldn't force one in the draft for sure. I'm gonna keep going. His shit probably died and cut out real quick, but I wouldn't force a quarterback in the draft like at all. Nowhere close to it. And I don't know when the next good quarterback gonna come out of draft. So he might have a point where you just kind of stick with Jameis for a little bit. And I have no idea.
Go ahead.
But I just kept it going. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, though, brother.
But all I was saying to them is, I agree with you. I wouldn't force a quarterback in this draft at all. Like, they're not going to be in position to draft one, not one of the top 2. But I definitely wouldn't force nobody else.
Exactly.
I wouldn't force a Milroe. Wouldn't force a Carson Beck. It just, I mean, unless you want to, you just want to take a swing and you're like, fuck it, let's take a swing. And if he don't work out, then we do it again. I've never been mad at teams that want to keep taking swings at quarterback. He didn't work. Oh well, another one.
No.
Like, they cheap enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he didn't work, whatever. But unless they just want to do that, I kind of agree with you. I think Jameis definitely could be a bridge for next year. They say Arch might be coming out after that, Arch Manning, but I don't think the man will ever let anybody go to Cleveland. And then on top of that, I don't think he go nowhere until 2027. I think he's gonna stay. So
yeah,
who knows?
I'm not mad at Jameis, and like I said, I'm not mad at Jameis, and I'm not pleased with his performance. I don't know the right. I don't know. I root for you, brother. I root for you. That's all I can say. Is I root for you. My review on this is Bo Nix. You're making the case for Rookie of the Year. Just better than what I thought you were. I thought you were going to be like Zach Wilson. Even though I root for Zach, I think he didn't get a fair shake. I thought he was going to be like another one of those quarterbacks who's just Sam Darnold in and out. You know what I mean? Just in and out of lineup, can't find a home, stuff like that. And the Browns, you have a chance to play this very smart.
You think about it though, Bogat. As much as I think Sean Payton's lifespan in the NFL kind of, well, that's a lot of coaches. A lot of coaches in the NFL, their lifespan kind of is based off them winning one championship a long time ago. So besides that being my feeling about Sean Payton, he got away with noodle arm Breeze for years.
He did Doc
He got
Rivers in
away
the
with
NFL.
he got away with Jameis Winston, and they was like 5-2 or something like that, 6-2 to start the year when Jameis was his quarterback. So he can talk to quarterbacks. He speak the quarterback language apparently, especially with the ones that are semi-limited. So
I ain't a fan of Holmes, so
you know,
I think I
me
think he
me
erred.
neither. I'm not a super fan of him either, but I think that is where his credit is. Like he finds a way to communicate with his quarterbacks and make the best thing happen. Besides Russell Wilson, but
But yeah, man,
everything else. But
I say that.
uh-huh.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just about to move on. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Okay. Rookie of the year was mentioned, so what I'm saying, might as well run speed through these real quick. Let's read through these season awards so far. I mean, I got them all pulled up. So
Are we gonna
who you
speed
got for
through 'em?
MVP? Yeah, who you got for MVP right now?
I don't know if I can speed through this. Definitely a Josh Allen, Saquon. So I don't know if I
The
can
hate,
speed through this, but
the hate is
you know,
spewing.
you know what I mean. They're trying to. No, they're trying to crown this white man already, bro. They're trying to. As soon as his game was through, they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to talk about this man. As
Which
soon
is
as that game, he played regular, bro.
Yeah,
This
which
man
is
is
which
about.
is a little confusing to me. Well, so I'll say one. I don't know how you get a receiving and a passing touchdown on that thing to Amari Cooper. You didn't catch the vote. I mean, you kind of caught it, but
As
it went
long
to
as
somebody
I'm
else first. It was
as
it was very that was a little confusing. But I also don't think. I mean, you could just say because he is the favorite now, but I don't think he should just be flat out the favorite considering Saquon still had a great game. Um, who they have? I think it was Josh Allen, Saquon,
in Lamar.
Golf.
No, it's Lamar. Lamar never been there. I just seen it.
You checked
I think.
today?
Yeah, I literally just let me go back to it. I could have swore I just seen this nigga.
Um,
Uh, I could have swore I
'Cause I
just
think
seen
I
it.
was watching yesterday. I think I was watching Get Up yesterday, and they had
Let me see.
it was Josh, Saquon, Goff, somebody, and then Lamar. I think Lamar was in like fifth. Lamar had
Let me
moved to
see.
like fifth on that list I saw.
Whoa.
Um,
Let me see. No, while you look that up, just you can continue. Let me see.
oh,
Well, I
well,
mean, while I look that up. I'm sorry.
my MVP would probably be Saquon right now. Shit, I think they gonna take it away from Lamar because the amount of losses he has right now. So that just is what it is.
I should care
Ain't
about your
no
boy
other
Saquon.
quarterback really showing out that's winning games. Like Burrow would obviously be my MVP, but they so far off that he not gonna get that. Like I said, Lamar has 5 losses. Don't know if we ever had an MVP with 5, 6 losses. Shit, Saquon, I give Saquon. I think Josh Allen is playing regular, like you said, or maybe Jared Goff. Might give it to Goff, but Goff just boring. I think my MVP
Yeah,
needs some
I'm
swag.
giving it to
Get a little
Saquon,
something.
bro. If Saquon break this record, it's Saquon to me.
Yeah, I definitely think, but I think he has to break the record. I think that's the only way he gets MVP. Like,
Yeah, what if he
only way
does
possible.
is him. They trying to cram this white man already. And this is a 40-year-old record that hasn't been broken, bro. If he breaks this record and they give it to Josh Allen, I promise, I am going to act a fool on here. I am going to act a fool if they give it to Josh Allen and he breaks his record. I promise I'm going to act a fool. I'm going to act a fool.
Yeah, we'll,
Go ahead though. I
we'll
appreciate
see.
you.
I guess I'll inform y'all ahead of time whether or not LA gonna act a fool. Uh,
I'm gonna act a fool. I
Offensive
promise.
Player of the Year, man.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, I was about to say if he don't win MVPs, then yeah, it's most definitely him.
Saquon Barkley.
It's they got one on each side. So for the
Saquon.
NFC, I'm gonna pick Saquon. For the AFC, It'd probably be Lamar or Derek.
I'm gonna get that one to Derek.
I think Derek's starting to slow down a little bit. They gonna stop giving him the ball.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna give it to Derek though, just because if you're not giving Lamar MVP, go get that Super Bowl, G. So I need you to do.
feel it.
Focus on that,
it.
bro. You don't need
Defensive
no
player of the year.
You already know who I'm picking, nigga.
What?
TJ.
Oh.
TJ. Every year until somebody show me something different.
I guess. Yeah, it's usually a DN award. I mean, I can't be mad at it. It really just depends. I don't think cornerbacks really win this award too often, or DBs in general. But if McKinney if he get to like 10, 12 picks, they say get prepared to act a fool. He's funny. But if he get like 10, 12 picks, I'm pretty sure he got a lot of tackles already. I gotta go check the numbers, but is that a new mic? Yeah, man.
MVP,
yeah, man. This was already sitting in the house. That's the crazy thing. I ain't spent no money on my life. We talked about that earlier. This was just sitting in the house, and drunk people during Thanksgiving stumbled upon it. So, happy Thanksgiving. On the AFC, I go. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do TJ or Xavier McKinney. So that's my AFC and NFC.
Not bad.
What we got? Offensive Rookie of the Year.
It's be easy. Jaden Daniels, bro.
Jaden Daniels, yeah. Okay. Jaden Daniels.
This is the hardest one.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I got Cooper.
Cooper DeJean?
Mm-hmm. I was about to say DeJean, so I'm glad you said that too.
I'm going Jared
I
Verse.
actually have to do some research on this. Like real research. I research everything, but this one I had to really make a decision and research for, and I got him.
I feel that. I'm gonna do Jared Verse.
Yeah,
he's playing good. 4.5 sacks, 30 tackles, 2 forced fumbles. Having a good year. He's having a nice solid year for sure. And then what was last on here? I think it was comeback player of the year.
Yeah, Joe Burrow. It's not close.
The fuck he come back from?
Got hurt last year.
His wrist?
Yeah.
Man. I guess. I'm trying to think.
Who you no, he got hurt. I just worse he got hurt like not super early, but early.
Bro, it was the wrist at the end of the year last year, and I think he had I don't even know if he had wrist surgery, but he had a semi-unhealthy year in total last year for sure. Because it was the calf first. Oh wow. Like, as I'm looking this up and scrolling, it definitely has Joe Burrow on here as comeback player of the year too.
Yeah, bro.
Well, as a name to watch. He did get hurt, but it's just like, you ain't like Kirk Cousins tore his Achilles, came back. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You had a wrist. You all right? Brock Bowers for offensive rookie. Aha.
This nigga said you be all right.
No, you be all right, bro. Nigga, what? It's your wrist, nigga.
This nigga foul, man. This nigga cold-blooded, G.
Just saying, bro. Brock Bowers is a good one, bro. I think offensive rookie of the year, when you a quarterback, is similar to MVP. So I think it's a quarterback award for sure. But I'm not mad at that at all, and I didn't think about it. I'm a little mad that I didn't think about it, but I'm not mad at you at all for that.
What's next?
Coach of the year is next.
Dan
I
Campbell.
don't got no comeback player of the year. I don't know. I don't know who was hurt.
I thought you said Kirk. My fault.
No, well, that's what they had on here. It's just Kirk.
Oh, I thought you said Kirk. My fault.
Kirk has been trash. So,
got 3,000 yards. Not trash.
I mean, he did. He had 250 last week, but he also had 4 interceptions.
17 touchdowns. Yeah. Not too bad.
You had Derek Carr. You know all yards ain't created equal.
Oh my God, Lord.
You know that.
Hey. Let's keep Derek Carr talk to a minimum.
I'm just saying.
That guy no longer reps my organization. Okay?
I'm just saying, bro. I was just saying, you've had a quarterback that presents empty calories.
It's true. So have you. But go ahead.
No, he didn't produce no calories, nigga. He didn't produce. The fuck? Nigga was starving a fan base.
But Dan
Eric
Campbell's my
got
coach of the
these
year, though,
last
bro.
3 weeks and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dan Campbell for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I think he deserves this.
Shit, it might be man. It might be. Let's give Dan Quinn some love. Yeah, gotta give Dan Quinn some love.
Yeah, I give Dan Quinn some love, but their record is not like how fucking
McDermott might. McDermott,
nah,
the
Detroit,
Bills head coach might.
Who won coach? Has Dan Campbell won coach of the year? Didn't he win last year?
I don't think so. I think it was Kevin Stefanski last year because Kevin Stefanski got 2 of them hoes randomly.
Yeah, you got to give it to Dan Campbell then, bro. The Detroit sucks. Like historically, it's been trash. So I'm giving it to Dan Campbell.
I ain't mad at that. I'm trying to look at the list.
I don't know. Joe Burrow, I'm not Joe Burrow. I'm tripping. Bo Nix, he might end up getting Rookie of the Year. It ain't as clear cut as what everybody think too. By the way,
well, with Jaden,
2,842 yards, 17 TDs. He got 8 interceptions, but shit, he got more yards than Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels got 2,819, 15 TDs, and 6 interceptions. His QBR
he threw a 100-yard pass.
But yeah,
he threw a 100-yard pass. You understand that?
I don't know though, but his QBR 71 and Bo Nix 55, but it's not as far off. These 4 games could make a difference, so it's not as far off as we making it seem. But I think Jaden Daniels got this in the bag though.
No, it 100% might. It might make a difference. I can see it. Who win and
I
who
ain't
don't.
counting Bo Nix out just yet though.
I feel Coach of the Year got to be the biggest improvement from last year because if I say best record, of course, it's Dan/Dub.
My nigga, Detroit has been. It doesn't matter what they did last year. They have been awful. They've been awful historically. Awful. Terrible.
Yeah, but
I mean, but after with no wins.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. I'm saying like how after how many successful seasons do you keep giving them credit for used to being bad? They're not bad no more.
He ain't won Coach of the Year.
I'm just saying they're not bad no more.
But he ain't won Coach of the Year and they're 11-1.
How long you been there? This is 3rd year?
Yeah, I'm about to say 3 years. He's been there 3 years, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's shit. Brian Daboll won it the first year because we made it to the playoffs. And I think Stefanski won it after.
Hot and ready now, bro. He's been there. Detroit has been okay. How if this organization has been horrible their whole existence in the past 3 years, we found success. Give him Coach of the Year, man. What's up with y'all?
Yeah, nigga. But if it didn't, bro. What I'm saying is, if it didn't happen, it might have been D'Amico last year. Did D'Amico Ryans win it last year? Might have been him.
Let me see.
But that's because, bro, when you're so bad for so long, if you don't get the award when you first get good, you're not getting it. So it really don't even matter.
Yeah, bro, he don't got one. I'm saying, bro,
22, 9-8, 2023, 12. I don't know when they would give it to him because at this point, you can coach. That's what I'm saying. If they didn't give it to him when it first happened, they didn't give it to him when they went 12-5 or when they went 9-8. Pointless. I ain't gonna say pointless,
bro,
but
yeah, Kevin Stefanski won last year. I'm a fucking how.
Did they make the playoffs? They made the playoffs with Joe Flacco. That's how.
Fucking and then y'all fucking coach won 2022.
We hadn't been to the playoffs since 2016, and then we won a playoff game.
And then it was Mike for Tennessee. He got fired.
Mike Vrabel. They had went 12 and something that year after being bad.
Then it was Kevin. Again. 2020. Yeah. So
it's the Browns. The first time they was good in a while. That's what I'm saying. It's like first time they was good in a while. Then it was a delay for Stefanski until you lost your quarterback.
Give it to Dan.
You had to play with Joe Flacco.
Yeah, give it to Dan, bro. I'm nothing on that. Give it to Dan, bro. I don't
feel
want
you.
no other no other coach getting this award, but Dan, he's the only one deserving of this.
I feel you. I just think if you don't strike while the iron hot, it's kind of
Bro,
it's up in the air as far as
there's
coaching
no
years.
okay. Who does JC think should win then?
Who do you have on here? Sean Payton or Dan Quinn?
Wait, what?
He said, as much as it pains me to say, I would either go Sean Payton or Dan
Hey,
Quinn.
bro, I'm not.
You got-
Bro, are you? I'm not about to argue with this. I'm not arguing this.
I mean, his response, his rebuttal. I feel Coach of the Year got to be the biggest improvement from last year. Because if I say best record, it's going to go to Dan or Doug.
Bro. No, you know what? Let's just continue to move on. I'm not giving it to Sean Payton. Dan Quinn is arguing, but Sean Payton.
Kevin O'Connell too. You just don't like him. Everybody you don't like, you stand on shit about that. But it just is what it is.
You talking about biggest improvement? I'm not giving it to Sean Payton. The biggest improvement is historically Dan Quinn. Washington has been awful.
No, because you're comparing. Yes. Well, yeah, I said that too. He said that too.
We're talking about years of horrible being terrible.
Years being terrible, and then
for them to turning around in one season, Dan Quinn. Okay, that's an argument there. Then we had arguments. Then that's a worthy.
But I was going to say that's not just coaching. Sean Payton, they cleared full house. They got new owners, new GMs.
Sean Payton shot his own self in the foot last year. I'm not giving it.
I mean, and they won. I'm not gonna put Sean Payton in there because they won 7 games last year. Believe it or not, we talking about them like they was dog shit, but they wasn't.
Bro, I'm not
the Vikings coach is a good one. Kevin O'Connell is a good one.
Kevin's cool, but I credit a lot of that to Brian Flores as well. So I see the argument there, but I kind of credit a lot of that to Brian Flores.
The coach has usually not the best record. Why do you think the Browns coach won it last year? But LA's talking about like a historical improvement, bro. I'm telling you, they're not gonna give Dan Campbell credit for taking a completely different Lions roster and making them good in comparison to 2016 where they didn't win a game, or 20 whatever that was when they didn't win a game. But that's not what they're gonna do.
I understand that, but Detroit has literally been. They're historically like I said, I'm saying historically, they haven't been good. For the past 3 years, he's taken this team to an 11-1 record. So it's like what he's been able to do with this team, especially this year with the amount of injuries they had, the people that have been going down, to keep this same coaching and still be kind of dominant, I'm giving it to you. And to find a way to win this game, win a game where your quarterback throws how many picks? How many picks did you throw that game? Is it 3, 4?
Oh, you talking about that wasn't the last game they played. It was before that, but 4. Yeah, it was 4 or 5. It was like 4 or 5 to be honest. It was a lot. Yeah, 4 or 5.
For you to find the adjustment to win that game and put your team in a good position to win, I'm giving. This is my opinion. I'm giving it to Dan Campbell this season.
Side note, he also got 2 coordinators that are like up for head coaching jobs and been up for head coaching jobs for years now, right?
Yes, and one of them should have took that job with the Seahawks, but didn't.
Like, what's his name? Aaron Glenn, the DC, and
he should have that job with Seattle. But other than that, though, like I'm saying, Dan Quinn's, if he doesn't win it, I'm cool with it. I'm totally fine with that. You took Washington. You basically turned them over overnight. So I'm definitely okay with that.
I feel like Washington is another case where it's like they probably give it to him, but Washington is another case to me where it's like y'all changed a lot more than just head coach. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like because they went GM, they went new owner, new GM, new head coach, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new offensive line coach, new personnel. You know what I'm saying? Like they went full on rebuild.
That's true.
And it just happened to work. But I think they'll fuck around and give it to him for sure. Man, the last part of the show, the week 14 predictions. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, you suck. No, you stink.
Hey, listen, bro, you know me, fool. Like they call me the comeback kid. I mean,
no, there is no coming back. You probably don't even got enough weeks in the year left to come back. Like after this performance you put up, oh no, this was bad.
Give me the run back.
You went 8-7, my brother.
Mm.
That means you got 1 point. 8 minus 7 for everybody to do the math. You got 1 point, my brother.
Mm.
I went 12-3.
Mm.
9 points for me.
Mm.
So what that make it? That make it. I had 24. That make it 33-17.
Mm.
You ain't catching me.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd say too if I ain't had no words, nigga.
I ain't catching you. It's all good,
No,
man. Lunch on me, brother.
Nigga. Yeah, y'all heard it here live, man. He just called it quits. He called it quits.
I ain't calling it quits, but you know what I mean. If it come down to it, you know what I mean. Lunch on me, man.
Hey man, I respect it. I respect it. Let me see, man.
I ain't quitting though. I ain't gonna quit.
I ain't mad at it. What you got? 17. All right, man. Let's do it, man.
All right. We got the first people up. We got the Packers and Lions, man. This is going to be a great game tomorrow. We in Detroit with it. I got Detroit. I just don't think. Well, I got
don't
Detroit.
know. I want to take the Packers.
I got Detroit.
It's like I know Detroit is the better team, but I'm telling you all them injuries, bro. I'm gonna rock with the Packers.
In the way that Josh Jacobs has been, like I said, we touched on him a little bit earlier. He's been having a solid season. I thought you were gonna bring up that point when I was like, I was gonna say, like when we were talking, I was like, y'all got rid of Saquon. He's having a phenomenal year. Y'all got rid of McKinney. He's about to be a Pro Bowler. And I was like, we got rid of Darren Waller. He ain't doing nothing. Devontae Adams ain't doing nothing. Derek Carr ain't doing nothing. I thought you were about to say, I said Josh Jacobs, but I didn't say he wasn't doing nothing. I thought she was about to say.
Nah, he playing good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad
Josh
at
Jacobs is playing great, bro.
He
I
playing
can't
good.
front on him, man. He was playing good. I thought you was about to be like, well, that nigga's playing good. So yeah, Josh Jacobs is playing solid. And
I'm taking the
you,
Packers
man,
though.
I'm a big fan of Jordan Love, bro. Big fan. Next game got the Browns
got
and
the
Steelers.
Lions. Browns, Steelers. Let me stop betting against the grain. I want Jameis to do whatever he gonna do. I'll take the L on this one, Jameis. Go win that football game. But I'm gonna take the Steelers on paper. But go win that football game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the Steelers, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers on paper.
Yeah, Jameis, yeah. Like I said, brother. I just hope you do good.
No words. We need an adjective for my guy.
Yeah, I just hope Jameis do good. I'll root for Jameis, bro. Saints versus the Giants.
Steelers. This is an actual bad game too. But I'm gonna pick the Saints.
I got the Giants, bro.
You have fun.
Let's get that W, y'all.
You have fun. You see how I'm able to. This is why he loses, people. Because I'm able to be like, yeah, on paper I'm gonna pick this team, but I feel like this team gonna win, just to separate it. He want us to win so we could have a lower draft pick than them, so they can get Shador. But he gonna lose on paper.
So I got.
And you might just lose twice. Because y'all schedule a little sweet, and y'all coach ain't gonna let y'all lose no games.
I'd rather buy you lunch than pick Josh Allen in anything.
Oh, hey, I feel you. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Jets versus. I'm serious. It is. And if y'all think I'm playing, I am not.
JC said, "Who home? We're home. The Giants home.
Giants, yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter.
No, I don't.
The Giants
at home. We ain't won a game at home all year, so it don't matter. The home advantage means nothing.
Well, change gonna come. Simple.
Yeah, we on our fifth, bro. We are on our 50. Do you want me to tell you the niggas that didn't practice today? The whole tank is on, brother.
That's cool.
I'm just letting you know.
I need y'all to tank. What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Right tackle didn't practice. Even Evan Neal didn't practice. So we on
I hope
fourth.
Y'all tank all the way up to number 2. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to tank. That's cool. You know what I mean? So I can continue talking stuff to you. And as soon as we draft Shador, after we have a horrible season, then all the Raider hate, then I can start talking again. Then I can be more upbeat. Then I can like
Mm-hmm.
have some rebuttals. Right now, I got nothing to work with, bro. I don't miss you.
I feel
I
you.
miss you.
No, I feel you.
Jets
JC
versus
went
the
to
Dolphins.
Saints. Jets, Dolphins. Ooh, I'm picking the Dolphins. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on this one, buddy. No, the Jets are terrible. Damn, I was
Pretty
wrong on
easy.
that, man. There's
Mm-hmm.
two things that I was really, really wrong on: the Jets and Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jaguars
It's all right.
versus.
I was with you on the Russell Wilson. I was actually early on the Russell Wilson. I posted that from 2 years ago. I was on that Russell Wilson, get him out of here 2 years ago. So I was definitely wrong about that one. And I was super right about the Jets,
About the
though. I ain't
Jets.
gonna
Yeah,
lie. I was
I think you're
super
like
right
one of
about
the few that was kind of like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
the
super
Jets
right
can't do
about that.
nothing. Jaguars versus the Titans. We in Tennessee with it. Tennessee. I got the Titans.
Oh, who do I need to win? Let's go Jags. Okay? Let's go
I don't think
Jaguars.
Trevor playing, but
Yeah, he's not playing, so I'm gonna go with the Titans, but I do need them to
Mac
win.
playing. So I
Yeah,
got the
Mac
Titans,
might
bro.
get it done.
Yeah.
McCorkle.
I got the Falcons versus the Vikings. I got the ooh mm, I got the I got the Falcons. I got the Falcons. Falcons.
I'm taking the Vikings.
You take the
Brian
Falcons.
Flores is going to try to kill Kirk Cousins. Even
Yeah,
JC is on that train. Like
I
I
got
think
the.
Brian Flores is going to try to take his head off.
Is this nigga?
So yeah. I don't know. I don't wait. You don't sound the same. You, they both died. Maybe you should start playing one and then the other. That's what I do while I'm at work.
My fault. You was out for a second. I took my AirPods out. You know that
No,
little
I
split
saw.
second where.
Got you.
Uh,
No, what I was saying is, I be wearing one. Like when I'm at work, I wear one,
uh,
other one in the pocket, switch them. Boop, one die, switch them.
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they both don't be
Nah,
dead.
that's smart.
Yeah, but I'm rocking with the Vikings. So is JC. You going
Uh,
Falcons?
yeah, for sure.
Oh, I almost gave you a win, brother. I typed in Vikings. Anyway.
Oh, wait. Got the Falcons. Panthers versus the Eagles. That's easy. Eagles.
Yeah. Eagles. Panthers been playing good. They ain't playing that goddamn good.
Yeah. Raiders versus the Bucks. I got the Bucks.
Yeah, I can't even root y'all on in that game. Yeah, I might. Kirk
I
not
just want
playing
to put
good
some.
football right now. Maybe going back to Minnesota will cure him.
That's what I'm looking at.
Well,
That's the angle I'm taking at JC.
I don't even.
That's the
Whoa.
angle I'm taking, JC.
Well, I don't even want to read that hashtag. I don't. Whoa.
Oh no, I not. Whoa! I didn't.
Huh?
What's going on here?
Yeah. What?
No,
Anyway,
yeah.
he
I
went
don't
with the Eagles. He
know.
was. He liked the Bucks, but he want the Raiders' help. I would love if the Raiders won some games. So I'm with you on that.
No, what are you trying to?
I would love if they won some games.
No, we losing.
Like they can lose. Like they can win like 3 more, 3 out of 5.
I
That's
got
so
the.
on brand with Antonio Pierce. So on brand
I
with
got the.
Antonio Pierce.
I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks for this one. We need to lose, bro. We need to tank. No. Seahawks versus the Cardinals. Did they just play each other anyway?
See, yeah, they did.
The Seahawks won that game. I'm taking the. Shit, they both need this.
I'm taking the Cards. JC said who at home?
Cardinals in Arizona. I got the Seahawks. Fuck it. This nigga hashtags is crazy.
He changed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that one.
No, pending
Cool with
season.
that one. Yeah. Give me Cardinals this time. Yeah, I took the Cardinals too.
Okay.
LA ain't got nothing to lose, bro. So he just,
The Bears versus the 49ers. I got the Bears, bro.
Bears Niners.
CMC out, so
Man, I'm gonna take the Niners. I don't. Where they at?
Yeah, Frisco.
Oh yeah. I'm taking the Niners. If it was gonna be cold, I was gonna take the Bears, but I take the Niners.
Bills versus the Rams. I got the Bills.
Oh no.
You heard what I said?
Yeah.
Psych, nigga. I got the Rams.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Rams.
no way.
Come on.
Damn, my fingers won't even allow me to type that. I typed Bills like 4 times trying to change
Exactly. They knew I was playing. I got the Rams, bro. Come on. Matthew Stafford. Let's get it.
Don't get him started, bro. I'm taking that off the screen. Yeah, move on. Next game. Let's move on.
Chargers versus the Chiefs. I have. Chargers have been playing really good football the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm going the Chargers.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not. Where they at?
They ain't the Chiefs spot with it. I'm going the
I'm
Chargers.
still not mad at that. It just fits the NFL like script. Chargers come in there, beat the Chiefs. Now we talking about is the Chargers a real deal, and if they and then John Harbaugh and Coach of the Year and and they beat the It just all sound like it. It all sound like it.
They've been playing good football though, bro.
Chiefs offense, Chargers offense is garbage. It is a little trash, but
they defense is playing pretty good. The run
that Chiefs
game's been
defense
alright.
ain't been playing that good either.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Chargers been playing solid football. I'm picking the Chargers for this one.
Said they let the Falcons defense suffocate them. I can't go. Lad is the only weapon. I feel it. Quinn Johnson can't catch. Quinn Johnson can't catch a cold butt naked standing in the igloo. So
I got the Chargers though. The last game from Monday, the Bengals versus the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Bengals. Fuck the Cowboys, and I don't think they got enough offense to match that offense over there because I know they're gonna throw the ball 60 times this week.
And they beat y'all, huh?
Who? Both of them, yeah. So it don't really matter. They both beat us. Yeah. You know, Drew Lock was playing good until he wasn't. Sound about right. He gonna play this week.
Okay.
And our season ain't over, but it is bowl. I like that. That is facts. Bengals versus Cowboys, and our season ain't over, but it is bowl. I'm in agreement. Hey man, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? That was all we got on deck today. It's been a pretty good show, man. We went 2 hours, 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I ain't had shit to do. We could have stayed on here a little bit longer, but I definitely got shit to do. So
yeah, I gotta eat something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a cold still. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
Yeah.
Sound all sickly and shit. But
yeah,
man, appreciate everybody that tapped in. Appreciate JC for always coming through. Y'all go check out Fourth Quarter Sportscast. Falcons are trash. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say what I said last time. Hashtag finish strong, JC.
Hashtag use Bijan Robinson. Hashtag use Drake London. Hashtag get a pass rusher. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag that. You know what I mean?
Before we get out of here, hashtag the Patriots won that trade because Matthew Judon ain't done shit since he got there. But yeah, man, we out of here. Appreciate y'all, people.
Yes, sir, Ski.